Hi everybody, how are you? We'll get started with our Friday Night Pro League action in just a moment, making sure that my system is working to perfection at the moment, and it looks as though it is. We'll get started in just a moment. Looks as though there's still a few minutes left in warm-ups. They'll probably go with that. And then at that time, we will get started. Good to see you all here on Candlepin Bowling Network. Happy 5,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. We'll get more into that later, but for now, this match will begin in just a few minutes, even though it's 7:30. We'll see you very soon. Just making sure that the replay machine works. Don't mind me. All right, looking good. Be right back.
Here we go.
Hello and welcome to Week 4 of the Friday Night Pro League here on Candlepin Bowling Network. Here you see the lineups on screen. The visiting team out of Exeter, New Hampshire, captained by Dave Barber, against this home team here at Academy Lanes, Team 2, captained by Dave Godwin. My name is Greg Gouillart, and alongside me through pretty much almost all of the 5,000 subscribers, Paul Grant.
Thank you, Greg. We are great to be with you again. True gentleman of class act. And the second now executive producer, Wild League permission approved last night. The executive producer, Bob Lee and Greg Gouillart.
Vice exec or something like that?
No, you'd be he said you should be the executive producer now. He's not much involved now, in Western Mass. So
all right,
we're going to make you the executive producer.
Co-executive.
He's the founder. And what a bad start for both these teams. Unusual. Look at the records. Exeter 6-18, the defending champions. And Academy, not much better, 10-14. The 8th seed versus the 10th seed. Here at Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Haverhill, Mass. My apologies in the Candlepin chat. I forgot that Chris Boyer is not bowling. Jeff Surette's taking his spot tonight. Their freight train, Joey Lister, in the 3rd spot tonight. Greg will give a recap on the rosters as we're underway.
Here you see it here. Jimbo Ayotte versus Jonathan Boudreau in the leadoff spot. Hey, if you're new to Candlepin Bowling, welcome, welcome, welcome. It plays the same as big ball, but you get 3 small balls rather than 2 big ones, and any pins dropped on the plate at Candlepin alone stay on the plate as live wood.
Pro Bowl of the year twice, 6 Pro Series titles. Jimbo Ayotte for Academy 2 in lane 4 in this gorgeous 44-lane house. 3 different rooms. 12 here, 24 in the middle, 8 to the right of the Pub 125, a must-see destination. 8 synthetic lanes in the right room. Jonathan Boudreau back from shoulder injury last year, rehabbing, do not have surgery. With 5, Jimbo bounces the wood away. First of 3 strings, 2 points for a win, 1 for a tie, 2 for total. Total's tied, they split the points in half. Good bid by Boudreau, leads with the 9. Good to see him back in the action. Ayotte in his mid-30s. Takes a 9 to start the first of 3 strings. Greg will call boxes 3 and 4, I believe, right, Greg?
Something like that, yeah.
We'll work things out. We're flexible. Get all 3 Academy teams here this week. Next week is scheduled to be Central 1, I believe, at Central 3. The donation for Candlepins for Cancer. Thank you very much. $101,000 paid out to families. $101,000 paid out to families, $1,000 last week or so. Boudreau gets a 10 for nearly 1-pin lead. In over 160 or so 70 families served going through cancer treatments. Help us out by going to Candlepins #4 cancer.com. It's a 501c3 charity promoting Candlepin tournaments and families going through cancer treatments.
Nico, please advise, as this, I see pause video is up. I show my stream is working perfectly well. Please let me know if I've mistaken. Anyway, go ahead, Paul.
All right. Second box first in a 6-pack for Jimbo Ayotte. Check his ID. Boudreau slams 7, 6 middle, 9 left, 10 right, and that 45% chance for a spare for Jonathan Boudreau.
Boudreau has an average of 118 after just the first 3 weeks, and Ayotte a 117 average.
Ayotte uncorks the 6-pack, but leaves up the middle and the 7. The 5 in the middle. Jonathan can't convert the 9. 2 blocks at a time, 5 in a team. Week 4, 35. The playoffs will be here before you know it. Ayotte a 9, 2 9s to start a string. Jonathan, 2 10s, 2-pin lead. Gains a pin each box. A game of skill and challenge, a game like nothing else. Nothing beats the great and unbelievable game of Candlepin Bowling. A fall league is available for you right now. Never too late to join a league for mixed, seniors, adults, and youth leagues as well.
Two pins in this early going. Austin Barnes, former Easter Classic champion, with a split. I see all the comments as well, don't worry about it.
Are we on? We're on?
Oh,
okay.
Oh, yes, we should be.
Austin Barnes, 2-4-6, still in his 20s. Getting better and better. Great guy on and off the lanes.
I know my reception sometimes is iffy in Haverhill, but not for you folks, of course.
Are you plugged in the router too?
Good to see you all.
Are you in the router too? Plugged in the router?
Don't need to. The Wi-Fi's great here.
You better luck than I do.
The DeBurrow ownership did great job upgrading the internet not so recently, in fact.
8 for Barnes to start. Eric Pelletier, shoulder surgery. The son of Kim Baker now, originally Kim Pelletier, gets a 7. So Academy gets 1 pin back. It's a 1-pin lead early on for the defending champions, Exeter Lanes, out of Exeter, New Hampshire, Shooter Sports Pub, Exeter, New Hampshire. Exeter 2 this year is Shooter Sports Pub. So rather than Exeter 2, the Shooters Pub.
Pelletier struggled in the early going, has a 105 average at current moment. Of course, small sample size. Austin Barnes a 110 average. Lane 3 delayed, and that was actually something we experienced during the Candlepins for Cancer event that we had here. The ladies' 90% singles we had here just a few days ago.
That was 80% actually. We're doing 80% singles for anybody tomorrow, men or women, at Bayberry Bowlodrome now. Officially Bayberry Bowling Center on the GPS, though. Bayberry Bowlodrome does not come up in the GPS, but it's Bayberry Bowling Center, Bayberry Bowlodrome tomorrow, 11 a.m., 2 p.m. Greg and I will have the coverage on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. The following weekend, the Pro Series doubles, 10-stringer. All the Saturday coverage, 10 a.m., 2 p.m., or rather 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Greg will have the 10 a.m. coverage on Sunday with Kevin Burns, as of now. Second box, first string. Second ball is a 5. Barnes, 5. 1, 3, 7, 8, 10. Left-hander, Pelletier. Beautiful ball, 9. Leads up to 7 on lane 3. Nico Puar from St. Louis, Missouri, our social media creator for Candlepin Bowling Network, does a fabulous job. Barnes, what a try that was. Wood rolling back, takes the 8. How about the 7? Oh, denied the Nico highlight reel. Eric gets a ton of wood on lane 3. Maybe for Dave Hodge-Mallingham for Academy 3 to his left. Hodge had a spare to start and get the match to our left. All 3 teams here. We'll see Dave on the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class B Northern Conference this Sunday, 12:30. Hosting John Dumais and Pelletier.
Whoa.
He got it! Ricochet spare. Way drew it up.
Finally, too much wood syndrome applies to the better.
17 the ball through 2. They have the lead early on. Barnes a 9, 17 through 2.
By the way, there's that rolling piece of wood. 8 just doesn't take out the 7.
Thank you to all our viewers. Last night around 10 o'clock, Candlepin Bowling Network hit the 5,000 subscriber mark. When I joined a few years ago, it was 153 or so. What a climb in just a few years. Candlepin Bowling Network in YouTube in high definition. Instant replay available live on YouTube. Hit subscribe, it's free. Hit the bell icon after for live notifications so you don't miss a ball, ever. Mr. 235, high single, Dave Godwin, the captain, in the 3rd spot for Academy 2. And in relief, loves free bowling, the freight train, Joey Lister.
That doesn't make him unique, does it, though?
He loves the free bowling. He admits it.
That's good. Intellectual honesty is appreciated.
Oh, what a shot for Godwin, spare! Lister denied on the object, but it comes back for the 2, but won't go. 2 in the 10. Now Academy 2, a chance to take the lead.
You never know how well a substitute might impact the team. Aaron Fontaine, part of the reason Exeter won the championship last year.
The freight train takes them both down for a 10. 47-45, 2-pin lead for Exeter Lanes, but however, Dave Godwin has a spare to take the lead for now, but don't forget, their second bowl, Eric Pelletier, has a spare also for Exeter.
And you don't have to forget and keep track of the yellow marks and the yellow number at the bottom of your screen so that you can always see the status of the marks.
Mr. 235 in lane 4, trying to fill it big. He does! 9.5. 19 through 1 in the first of 3. Lister's turn. It's a good one. It's 8. 6 to 10 chance. He's not in the spare, though.
We can't leave any stat behind now that we're celebrating here. Average spare fill of 6.5.
Gone for another one. Bang! 29 in the ball through 2. Who's this guy? Lister spare. 20 in the ball through 2. Both this team's rough start. Unusual to see him 8 and 10 this early in the season, but it's a 35-week campaign.
Lister a 115 average. Dave Godwin 102 average in the early going, so he's off to a far better start in these first 2.
But he had a lot of health issues last year. Finished strong at the end of the season. Jim Lazinski, thanks for watching. Brent Lewis, congratulations, he says, on 5,000 subscribers. Tell your friends and family it's free always on YouTube. You can donate too to Candlepin Bowling Network. I prefer you do Candlepins for Cancer. 501c3 charity helping Candlepin bowlers going through cancer treatments. Started by Hall of Famer Al Johnson, 2023 class. Here's Joe Smith. Wraps around the 3, 6, and the 9 behind the 3. The captain of Fenway Academy, 2-time finalist, Dave Barber. What a shot for a spare. Bulls starting off good. Smith, smooth delivery, a 10.
And Dave Barber, a world's captain as well for Team Lucky Strike.
2016 champion. Multiple Friday Night League titles and playoff wins. 71-67. Academy 2 on the right, a 4-pin lead. They'll switch boxes every 2 boxes, each lane. David Gowans from Canada, hello. Yeah, Jonathan made 25 appearances in the kids show back then. The kids were afraid to bowl Jonathan back then. Smith pounds 9. Here comes the wood for the 4. Won't go. Double wood in front. Let's see how it lands. Barber slides right to left. 9. 19 through 1. Staring at the 3 on lane 3.
Joe Smith a 117 average coming into this. Dave Barber a 116 average.
Fair. 20 to ball through 2 for Joe Smith. Barber with 2 in a row. Knocks it down. 29 the ball through 2. Dave Godwin did the same thing on the other side of the ledger. And now here come the Yankee bowlers. Tim Jam and Jalbert on the right. Jeff Surette in the 5th spot. Usually bowls in the 3rd spot. And I thought he wasn't bowling. I thought Chris Boisvert was bowling, but Chris out injured tonight. So Jeff in the 5th spot tonight. 5-time Easter Classic champion. Definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer when he's eligible. Some don't like me saying that, but you know what? That's facts are facts. He's got the resume. Jalbert 1, 3, 6, 7, 8 left. Surette 1, 2 split. 5, 6, 10 left to right. No wood, no luck. Greg has the play-by-play, I think, in boxes 3 and 4. If not, he'll do.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'll make up to you later on if not. What a try! Jalbert knocks it down. Nico highlight reel to start his match. How about that one? Surette a tough relief. Slices right. 5 middle, 6 right.
That's becoming quite a theme. We've already had a couple of those bounce-back spares after missing the head pin, 3 of them.
Surette trying to get 1, gets an 8. It's come to match Andy Klemper, Atlantic Candlepin singles tour a couple Sundays ago. In the 5th string, he hit the 6-10 pocket, came back for a strange strike. And without that strike, he loses total. He won the match by 3 pins later on. It's on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube against Ray McAllister, I believe. Jalbert slams 7. 6 middle, 9 left, 10 right, 17 through 1.
Oh!
And would you take a look at that? The spread eagle plus the 5, that's wrong. Not on the mark, though.
The incentive is on, we were discussing before the show began, right?
Yeah, I'll have to tell the captains, actually. I'll tell them afterwards when you do the play-by-play.
Well, it'll be a nice surprise.
Yeah. Surette, 2, 4, 7, 6, 10 for Jalbert. Referee their first part of the match. First 2 boxes, I should say. Takes a 10, 27 through 2. And Jeff Surette a 9, 17 through 2 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Hit that subscribe button, it's free. Let's get the next 5,000, please. Greg.
Indeed. 1 second. If this thing would kindly do what I told it to do. Peak Candlepin Bowling Network. Still got the tech glitches after all this time. Hey, that's just being human. 111 to 103 right now. 3 marks outstanding to 2 right now in the early going. By the way, I forgot to mention Dave Barber's, Jeff Surette has a 120 average. Jalbert 121. And that's a strike for Boudreau in the 3rd. You know, one of my favorite memories, and Nico mentioned it as well, is the fact that one of our most viewed videos was a match between this team Exeter, when it was known as Team Woburn, and between team, it was Union Street before it became Team Hingham. And I still remember Jonathan got a double strike, not to kibosh him here, and kibosh, anyway. And I got a double strike, and I was like, do you believe it? And Dave Barber, who could overhear my call, was just like, I can. I just saw it. There they go in a flash. Mr. Bob Caleri leave, I presume. 4 horsemen and the 9-pin. That's a rotten leave. 5, 6, 8, 10. A sour leave, I think the Lawrence Greenleaf book would call it. Seen a lot of bounce-back spares, not this time. Boudreau's fill is 7. We're like Bowl TV. I like that. Great to see you, David, Jim. Should be a good one. I'm reasonably sure of that. Safe sticks there for Jonathan, and he gets 9. Now it's stuck in purgatory here. Didn't get anything on the second ball. Now just 1 here, so +2 to Team Exeter. Exeter Lanes in New Hampshire. Rob Ficara, senior, the owner there. The DeBurrow family, owners here at Academy Lanes. Barnes and Pelletier again. By the way, both teams are 2-6 in terms of points. So they won just one string last night against their opponents last week, which reminds me, I never went over the points. 2 points for a win for each string and 2 points for total. That's 8 in all. 2 per string, 2 for total, 8 in all in this 3-string match. Barnes a 6-7-10. Pelletier loads 7 on this one. 1-3-6. Got a chance. Outside. No, it's full actually, and does not make it. Austin on that one. That's a spare. Looked flat on that cap, essentially. But he got it to go. We'll take another look at that as Pelletier completes the out. So I think that wood slightly turned, or it got a ricochet. And there we go. Pelletier loads up 6 more. Or sorry, 7, excuse me, and that's not on a spare, I meant to say. This spare fill, on the other hand, for Barnes, produces more. Thank you for getting over. 6 more.
I was telling people about the spread eagle challenge now.
We have got to provide context, especially if no one's heard the leave name before. It's good. That goes. Eric picks it up. Spread eagle, of course, go right down the middle. A classic leave name in Candlepin.
The last 3 champions, 2 seasons ago it was Academy 2. Last year was Central. The year before Central 3. Last season Exeter Lanes.
Yeah. So getting back to what I was saying, we're offering a $25 incentive as long as the executive producer cares to. Anytime someone makes a clean spread eagle for a spare on our stream, no wood on the plate.
That's only me, you, and Bob doing the coverage, just so you know.
When it's one of us 3. So terms and conditions apply, but if that all lines up, including this evening, $25.
And you do not want a box of rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat, or your supplier Turtle Wax. Greg's like, what are you talking about, Paul? That's Price is Right game show at Johnny Olson in the 70s and 80s.
No. I was thinking Don Pardo, Jeopardy, especially after the Weird Al song, but...
That's right, Al, you lost.
Yeah. Candlepin Bowling Network doesn't have even a rice-a-roni budget, alas. Joey Lister gets the 2-4. And a good start to this one. So is Godwin, and he's got the 1-2-6-7-10.
Greg, have you been to Bayberry Bowling Center, Bayberry Velodrome yet?
Once before, and that's a spare, of course, back-to-back.
Will be
I actually went with Bob Lee, and I want to say Ray Weatherby was there as well. Godwin picks that up, and it's 3 marks to begin.
That's a Nico highlight reel. Nico, get ready. Nico, you got to watch the one from the one he did at Buttwell's this week, the Jake Morrow match. It was crazy, 7-10, all kinds of weird spares and strikes and cut shot 10s. Exeter has the early lead by a touchdown right now. Way too early in the first.
And, there it is. There's their first spread eagle of the evening. Tough luck for Lister, but right as Paul mentioned it to the captains.
Joy does not know. I told the captains Joy does not know yet. So let's see.
Well, it'll be a nice surprise if it works out.
He gets a spread eagle. It's $25 from Candlepin Bowling Network with 5,000 subscribers now on our coverage only. $25 go to Candlepins for Cancer also.
Tried to, but just gets 2 pins.
Lister, I think Lister would have got that if he knew about that. I'll have to tell him afterwards.
That is interesting. I mean, it's a small amount. I don't think it's going to influence the bowlers.
I did get a chance.
Terribly.
I know, but it's something, you know.
Nice out. That's a 9. A fine one at that.
You cover their bar tab anyway with their lemon drops.
Last night, Joey Lister had a 346 when they took on Team Metro, and Dave Godwin 318. Dave Godwin was opposite a 388 by Stephen Body, who is having a heck of a start to this season. Already on a 121 average, and that is leaps and bounds of where he was just last season.
Stephen's very underrated, very steady bowler over the years.
Well, I don't know what's clicked, but something has, and I look forward to seeing how high he can go. That's Dave Barber. Splat. 4, 6, and 7.
Jim, is it Cardenas or Cardenas? Thank you for watching. David Gowan says bombs away. New bombs away baby shirts coming in October by Kim Baker. Cancer logo in front and the bombs away baby logo on the back, with the pins getting blown up with the red stripes.
That's good. Joe Smith spares.
Eric Thornston, thanks for watching. Nico knows the Price is Right. I'm talking about the original Price is Right, too.
Oh, with Bill Cullen. That original one? Oh, son of a gun.
Nothing beats Bob Barker, though. Come on, you can't beat Bob Barker in The Price is Right. Come on, and Johnny Olson, come on down. That was my theme song in 8th grade. We all had a theme song. Mine was the theme for The Price is Right. So I always did pricing games. I hated woodworking. So we do pricing games in the back. It's a new car. It's a Gremlin. True story. You laugh. Nico says, is there a budget for Sky Bars? No, Nico, I do it out of my kindness of my heart.
I even got one for my wife when I was at Market Basket last.
She like the Sky Bars?
Oh, she does. I don't share enough.
I didn't bring any tonight.
That's all right. That's going to be a spilled head pin, by the way.
I didn't have time to get them today. I'll have to get them next time for you. I promise.
Joe Smith loads up 6 more on that. He had a, what was it? Joe Smith had a 386 last week.
He had a 164, 162, 164 in week 1 it was, in the second string. He went 6 and 2.
Ball deflects away from the object pin for Barber. Smith's got to pin this out.
Hard to think both these teams are under 500. I know it's only 3 weeks in, but under 500? Unusual for both of them.
The pins did go that time. Dave takes 10 and Smith luckless to only get a 7. Let's see if that picks it up. That was sweet. Alas, 1 ball too late.
So Bayberry, 80% of 130 average tomorrow, just after 11 a.m., just after 2 p.m. tomorrow. Live coverage on YouTube on Canopy Morning Never. Good to see some house bowlers, and some Phil Clough will be there also. Hall of Fame eligible Phil Clough.
I saw Gary Santora on the roster as well.
Awesome.
I think he's more a Ducks than Candles bowler these days, but he is good at both. Surette the 4-7 with a plank. And
another ball I'm looking to see, Alex Laprie. She's about 90-92 ball now, but she's on the rise from the women's game out in Western Mass.
Two pins at the current moment. That's all there is, and Exeter has the extra bonus ball. That goes. Pin action got stopped up a bit for Surette, but it goes through. And just 2 taken out by Jalbert. He's got a pin with 3 lonely islands.
Is there an island called 3 Lonely Islands? Are there islands with 3 called 3 really in real life?
I mean, not out, not hat. It's a 3 pins to Exeter. Lonely, Thousand Island Dressing, I guess, is the only remotely interesting thing I can think of. What's your favorite island? Easter Island?
I'm on my own island.
1-2-10.
Gilligan's Island, I'd say.
Surette doubles his score to 34. Spare math works the same as in any form of 10 pin. You get 10 plus the value of your next ball. Chance for Jalbert. Yes. The youth program coordinator, or one of them here at Academy Lanes, gets that to go for his second mark in 4.
Chris Merrill side by side next to Bobby Joe Chase here in attendance watching. Main States tomorrow. No coverage this time for me because I got commitments already this weekend. Do 3 or 4 Main States this year as well, plus the finals, hopefully, in May this year, first weeks of May. Late this year.
I'm a pin light somehow. Barber did get the 10 in box 3, so he's actually on pin perfection at the moment right now. Not sure I missed that.
It's top of the order, 240, 233. Exeter has the lead on the road. 4 points behind the standings. Coming in as the 10 seed, the 8 seed Academy 2. Jimbo Ayotte for Academy 2 in the lead-up spot. Just 34 through 4. Jonathan had a strike 7 in the third. 46 through 4. Look at this one. That's a hot mess. Ayotte, good ball. Staring at the 4 on lane 4 for a 10. Jonathan, good luck with this one. He used the wood, and he gave it a ride.
Flat hit on him, unfortunately, but still hard to envision that going.
Jimbo at 10. I hate when you look for a screwdriver and you get a flathead and you're looking for a Phillips head. When you want a Phillips head, all you can find is a flathead screwdriver. You ever had that happen to you before?
It seems like needless incompatibility. Why not just have everything like... Right. I guess then again you could just have a flathead screwdriver.
Well, I like the reversible screwdriver. It's like a radio show, the reversible screwdrivers. Catalog number 64-1950. 44 for Ayotte. I know these numbers in my head. I don't go home practicing, believe me. I don't know why I know these numbers.
Pinning basically the advantage. Exeter's knocked down 4 more actual pins, and then they're ahead by 5 on the score sheet.
Jonathan 8, last box, 54 at the half, coming back from shoulder injury. Zings it left, comes back for the 6. It's the 1 wiggling 3 and 10. Here at Academy Lanes, Pub 125. Haverhill, Mass. Must-see destination for bowling and hanging out. Ayotte on the 5.
We don't make it easy with our antics, but keep an eye on that third ball. It can swing many a match. When I covered 2 weeks ago, we had 2 matches that came down to 2-pin margins. That definitely mattered. Oh, look at this one coming back. It's going to take the head pin. Thank you very much, and excuse me spare for John Boudreau. Flukes happen.
Ayotte 7, just 51 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Hit a 5,000 subscriber mark last night. Help us get to 5,000. It's free. Tell your friends, tell your family. The ESPN at Candlepin Bowling, we cover them all. Semi-pro to pro action, not just the pros, all of them. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Please subscribe free. Austin Barnes, 43 through 4. Starts out the 5th box, first string. 1-2-10 chance. Eric Pelletier, 4-4-4, 44 through 4, plus a ball. Tight first string. On the left side, 8 up and back, 1 in front, 6-10 right, 6 fill, 50 through 4. And a spare 7 in the second. Barnes missed number 1. Wood rolling back. Will it be enough on it? No.
Not this time.
Jim, I want to say it right, though. I like the Oreo cakesters better than the Oreo cookies. As a kid, I liked the Oreo cookies. Now I love the Oreo cakesters. They're addicting. It's like the soft Oreo cookie. You go to birthday candle nose. You can't put those in the Oreo cookie, though. Barnes at 10, 53 half. Pelletier at 9.
Yeah, score correction.
59 through 6.
I think I had Ayotte. I gave Ayotte a $9 in the 6th, but apparently it was an $8, so we'll go with that. Either it's the automatic score that's wrong, or I was.
Usually it's the scoreboard. You're usually right, Greg. 12-pin lead for Exeter in the pink shirts on the road.
It is the bowler's responsibility to ensure their scores recorded properly, frame by frame.
But sometimes I don't know what the stream is telling them, but you know what? Sometimes we help people get pins. When the scoreboard gave them a 7, they got a 10, and things like that. So we try to help them out, too.
Depends.
And it's a spread eagle chance for a $25 bonus now from Candlepin Bowling Network, hitting the 5,000 mark.
Actually got a funny mixing strike on lane 2. Anyway.
25 at Candlepin Cancer also if he gets it. And it won't go. Will it? Let's see. It's rolling back.
Wait a minute.
Not quite. 3 in the 10.
But it fall in a different angle. I think that has a chance.
His terms and conditions has to be a slow motion or a fast spread eagle conversion.
You used the 10-second on the lip rule, which people wanted to call on the slow strikes. Steve Kelly featured yet another one recently.
Barnes grades the 2 for a 7. Eric gets a 10, gains 3 pins. Austin at the minimum 60 through 6. Eric 69 through 6. First of 3 strings on Candlepin Bowling Network, week 4 of 35.
You know what's interesting? This is actually the second time in Candlepin history I can recall the spread eagle being a bonus shot. For a brief time, King of the Palace actually did feature that incentive instead of, say, a high-low jack shot at the end with a spread eagle bonus shot.
Oh, Eric Thorson, you're right. The Island Misfit Toys. How can I forget Rudolph? Of course, that's a good one, too. I don't like Islands in the Stream with the Kenny Rogers Dolly Parton. I just don't like that song. I think it's a boo song. That's just me. Mario Menos in the house. Yes, Dave Godwin. Powers 9, all 10. Strike. List of bouncy balls 6, 7. Left to right, 2, 5, 10. Godwin on a roll. 71 half plus 2. Who is this guy?
4 marks.
Out of 6. Out of 5. Lister. Oh, too bad. Thought he had it.
Oh.
Wow.
Head pin perfect this half is Lister.
Yeah, Nico looked back. Jimbo had a 9 that box, according to Nico Puhar, Greg.
Okay. Well, it's an 8 on the board, so I'm glad I'm not crazy at least.
I Go Crazy by Paul Davis. I'm Casey Kasem, the number 12 song in 1978. Singer-songwriter Paul Davis. I Go Crazy. The longest running single of all time at the time.
How high is this man going to go?
Listed 9, 60 half. Godwin 7 on the fill on the first ball on the strike. 3, 6, 4 left. 6 box first string. Academy Lanes, Pub 125 in the Bradford section of Haverhill, Mass. 725 South Main Street. Come on by, watch the league. Check out Pub 125. You'll love it. A full bar also. Godwin 2 far right, 3 right, 4 left. 8 in the strike. 79 half.
Another one of the patented conferences over the piece of wood. Technically, Dave's in his right to go ahead in that case, just like Exeter's in their right to discuss.
Yeah, it paid off. 10. One of the New York Yankees have the record.
No,
for
that's
most
a
mound
spare.
visits. Oh, it's a spare. That's right. Sorry. Do I have the ball?
They threw you off.
Yeah, it did throw my timing off. You're right. 70 ball through 6. He'll take that. David 9. 88 through 6. Strong start.
Exeter leading by 2 marks in effect. 8 pins and an extra bonus.
302, 295 here in the first. Joe Smith, 51 through 4, drops 9. Wood short of the 10 in the pit. Dave Barber, strong start, spare 9, spare 7 start, 56 through 4 right now. He gets 9 the wiggle, a mini wiggle on the 7. Forget about that wood, go right at the pin. Same thing in lane 4, the mirror side, the 10 for Joe. And he picks it up for a spare. 61 half plus 1. Barber the answer in the ocean. Big swing.
Yeah, that was the battle of the tricky corners. Neither bowler wants to aim at that respective pin. Remember, Barber throws left to right like so many on Exeter do.
And that's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that. 10. Some bowlers are putting $1 in the Atlantic Candlepin Single Store for a Paul Grant special. You missed the second, make the third. Made over $30 or $40 this season already, just in that alone. Thank you very much. You know who you are. Several bowlers. Thank you for your generosity. 66 half for Barber. Smith bonus is a good one. The 9 falls down. It's the 6 pin for a spare. Trying to get 2 in a row. Had a spare in the second. Spare 9 there. 70 half. Barber drops 9 himself. He's got the 8. Wood in between.
Single and single again.
Yeah, all 3 teams here tonight. Ooh. Jim Cardenas is here. Jim, is it Cardenas or Cardenas? I want to see it the right way. Let me know, please. Barber connects spare. Smith missed a chance for his.
Oh, how the turntables.
And it wasn't there for a 9. So Dave 76 in the ball through 6. Smith missed opportunity. 79 through 6. Anchors away. Then Greg has boxes 7 and 8. And Greg will start the second string, I believe, if he wants to.
Yeah, alternating possession, something like that.
Or if you're busy, you can do boxes, 2 through 6, whatever.
I'm busy still trying to...
3 through 6.
Yeah, the scoreboard's playing tricks here still on them, so...
Tricks of the kids, Greg, I thought. Boom, 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 boom. Wow. Jamin Jalbert. Tim Jalbert, 1, 3, 7, 10 on a spare 6. 50 through 4. Surette in the 5th spot, usually the 3rd spot. He gets a 9 drop, and a lot of 9 pins today. He's staring at the 6 on lane 3.
Not my car alarm.
Jalbert, nice shot. Sizzles over the violent bow. Left to right, denies him the spare. Surette for a spare. That goes to the wood. 53 at the half, plus 1. Had a spare 7 in the 3rd. Jalbert with the wood takes a 10, 60 through 5. Boy, these 2 teams always in the running every year with Central 3. And watch out for Metro both. Aaron Fontaine in their list now. And how about Central 1 and Millis reloading this year also?
I think it was Tim Jalbert that said, as long as you hit a pocket, you're doing well. Living up to that advice, only 1 head pin hit now, 2, but doing pretty well.
4, wobbling 9, 10, a tough one.
See, don't hit the head pin. What are you doing?
47% of the time you hit the head pin in your first ball results in the mark. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Surette, 4 horsemen plus a post on the spare 5, 58 half. A close one here.
That's Candlepin Bowling Network for you. Bob Lee started it, compiled stats. Sometimes we're watching lots and lots of footage. And here we are. Maybe some of those stats could use an update, but hey. He put in the effort, and we're thankful for it.
Oh, look at that. Again, the violent bow denies him 2 marks in a row. Surette, what a shot that was. The wood fizzled out and denied him the 6-10 spare chance. Jalbert takes it down for a 10, 70 through 6. Jeff trying to get to 68 through 6. And he does. Top of the order means a time for an update from the soothing sounds of Greg Gouillart.
Both teams looking to turn their fortunes as we take a look at the top of the order here. 349 to 347, that's it. And that's about right because Academy's average per string is 570 and Exeter's average per string is 568. So actually 2 pins separates their average in favor of Academy, and 2 pins separates for now on the scoreboard. But Gregory, look at the yellow number. Exeter has 3 spares to fill and therefore likely the advantage.
Jonathan Boudreau on the spare. Greg has the play-by-play.
Here's one of those spare fills. Get over 10. You were hit in a half. My goodness. 7-10. Well,
it looks like it's in the channel, doesn't it?
He's filling in excuse me spare, so now the bad luck comes around, and I guess it's all even.
It's got the 2 pieces of wood perpendicular to each other. That's the right word to use. Yeah, Dimitri Dallas is balling over here, Nico, the other team.
Boudreau didn't get the ball deflection to the 7.
Watch out, Dimitri Dallas. What a story for him. 23 years young, 24 in November.
That's what Jonathan was trying to do there. James Ayotte, not. I took the late, great Dan Murphy's lead, but no, it's James Ayotte for Jimbo. He's got more to pin out despite 2 object pin hits against 10. Well done. I thought for a second he had the 4-7-10.
Do you like well done steak tips? You like medium rare?
Medium rare. For my dad, as rare as you can possibly make it.
Why don't you just eat it frozen at that point?
I think
raw.
Raw. Yeah, I think the French word is blue rare or something like that.
I thought it was blue buffalo.
And a hammer there as I was thinking about Matt Nichols and the Buffalo chant. Not this time, but Boudreau's got it.
We may see Buffalo next week. He's been injured, though.
And thank you, head pin. 2-4 for Ayotte.
Matt's out for a few more weeks, I think. Oh, it's Jim Cardenas. Am I saying that right? Jim Cardenas? Is that right? Please confirm. Confirm?
Please advise.
As the Garlics would say in Doctor Who, confirm, confirm, explain, explain. Greg's like, what are you talking about?
I'm just going a million miles an hour. I can keep up with you, don't worry. Mostly. Pelletier and Barnes.
Nico wants a 16.1235 station ID break. I'm trying to get that, Nico.
The more our subscriber count grows, the more decimal sig figs grow. Jeez. Hi, this is Candlepin Bowling Network. I'm Greg Gouillart. That's Paul Grant. That was Nico starting all this. Please like the video by hitting the thumbs up button if you're logged into the platform of choice, either on Facebook or YouTube. And subscribe on YouTube to grow our magic little number even more. Either way, we appreciate the humans behind the numbers. Thank you all very much.
Terry Ballard, Cherry Churn Butter in the house here watching. Chuck DeRoges as well.
Nothing coming back this way for Pelletier, but he'll have an easier time pinning, you'd think. Barnes. Whoa, that's a ton of sticks grabbed.
Oh, it's a treat to see Chris Merrill here in attendance and Bobby Joe Chase.
Luckless 9 for Eric. He gets 78 through 7.
Speaking of Easter Classic, you say Jeff Surette won 5. Chris Merrill went back-to-back. The old defunct Leda Lanes now. Still trying to find a new home.
Leda's not defunct, but their Nashua location has...
That's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to look in the Amherst area right now.
Dormant.
Probably cheaper rent there, too, in Amherst, I would think, versus Nashua.
Hard to say. 8 pins plus 2 extra marks for Exeter. They're stacking on right now. And if Pelletier starts picking up here, already on 2 marks, that's going to be even rougher evening for Academy, too.
Ruff. You like that Jingle Bell song with the dog barking? Ruff, 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 ruff. Ooh, 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 ooh. I like that song. It's cute.
Very good. Also, your rendition was as well. I was talking about the triangle number 6 made. Pelletier picks another one up, and Exeter's piling on. Ooh, just wide. And the ball's on the plate, so Barnes is going to get ice because that ball has to be removed by rule. Don't do it. Don't you do it. The ICBA rule is very clear on the matter. The ICBA, the International Candlepin Bowling Association.
Nico, did you find that 7-10 thing from I think the Jake Morrill match? That 7-10 bizarre spare he made. I believe it was Jake Morrill in that match. Buttwell's. past week. That was a crazy one.
Hey, so tomorrow we got Paul already mentioned it, but tomorrow we're going to Bayberry Bowling Center.
Now called Bayberry Boudreau officially, but on the GPS it's Bayberry Bowling Center.
But there you go. In Spencer, Massachusetts. Got 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern shifts to cover in this handicap tournament, 80% handicap tournament, I remembered.
Tend to start a few minutes late because people get there late going to the rules.
Looking forward to seeing you there.
So shortly after 11, shortly after 2, probably around 10 or 15 after each hour, honestly.
And sorry, honey, if you didn't want me to mention this, but I think Aaliyah's going to be there. So
is she going to bowl? Is she going to bowl?
No.
Is she going to announce?
I'm going to let her know you're going to bully her, and she'll make up her own
No,
mind.
never in a bad way, only a good way. I want to see you get her first lemon drop. You laugh. 20 families help for cancer families going through cancer treatments in the lemon drop pool alone. I make no apologies.
By lemon drop, we mean the 4-pin or the 6-pin taken out on the first ball, which many bowlers will put $1 into the Candlepins for Cancer jar on, and there you have it.
5 on the mark, 10 on the double strike, 20 if you're Chris Merrill on a double strike.
Speaking of number go up, $100,000, now $101,000 given to bowlers and their families. Thanks to everyone who was given to this great charity. Lister is split bugged at the moment. You see the red brick stack up in the center column. Say the same for Godwin, 3 in the last 4.
How about Millis? They were 12 and 4 after 2 weeks. They lost 8 to Central 3, who's killing everyone, 24 and 2.
Oh, good. Lister picks that up.
So Millis 12 and 12, taking on Academy 3 tonight to our far left. We'll get updates later on.
Oh, and that's gone too.
Wow. Dave's rocking and rolling tonight.
Few bowlers can snap the pins like Godwin can. Lister made a good shot, too, with a scorpion tail kick taking it out.
Yeah, the 235, that fast-flying, non-defunct Park Place lanes in Windham, New Hampshire, next to Salem, New Hampshire. Pretty good score.
Just 4 out, Lister.
It's one of the top 5 or 10, I would think, scores.
And gone! Strike on spare Dave Godwin.
Missile time.
And we have a new viewer in chat, Tim Matero. Nice to see you. Candlepin bowling is our form of bowling here in Northeast North America. I'm sure you're not going to be very good at it, but we'd love to have you try it sometime.
Expressions expressed by Tim Matero are not necessarily those of Candlepin Bowling Network or Ripping the Rack podcast.
Also, Tim Matero is a Hall of Famer. I'm putting no respect on the name.
Hey, I was proud to vote from the Hall of Fame. I was proud to vote for Tim Matero in the Hall of Fame voting committee. Well deserved.
Joey takes a 9 on this and brings up his 100 in just box 8.
And Tim has, I think, my second or third highest stat sheet as far as how many pages of notes I have from his accomplishments.
I know Shannon Scribner's rivals, like that's stacked with paper.
Shannon's got a big stack, and so has Josh Daly.
Yeah.
Mine is a quarter of a page.
And one YouTube video.
Mine has one word on it.
And I see Frank DeLuca on lane 2, not right now, who's responsible for that. 2, 9, and 10. Never mind. Boy, how's that 9 and 10 result? Goodness.
Exeter trying to pull away here. Kind of late in the first.
Barber may have misplayed the wood, but it's very hard to tell. Yeah, how does the 5 catapult into the 7? Not there, I guess. It's literally the only insight I can offer on that. 8 film, keep it at 8 box.
I still can't figure out I can't go chat on live on the Rip and Rack podcast and I go live. I can never get into the chat for some reason to ask questions.
Well, you got to be logged in, just like you folks. If you want to join the Candlepin Bowling Network chat, just like Justin Kochi, hi. You got to be logged into the platform of choice in order to do that. Smith's on 87. Thought he grabbed a pin there, but I might be mistaken. Good hit, Barber. Just a plank in front of the 7. Exeter still maintaining a 17-pin advantage as we see on screen. What's he looking at?
You got to watch that.
Oh, no, and misplayed.
Wow. Unusual for him. Head scratcher. Literally.
Veteran of TV, usually much sharper than this.
I wonder how many bowling matches have been lost over the years, not watching the semi-automatic scoreboard. I know Tim Matero likes the manual semi-automatic scoring system for that reason, but I wonder how many matches have been lost. People not paying attention and talking and goofing off, not watching the scoreboard. I'm sure it's happened many times.
Well, even with constant vigilance, it's hard to say. So here again, Smith should be tacking 3 more pins on the board, but let's see if that gets noticed. Otherwise, I might have another score correction to make. Interesting.
450, 433. Exeter on by 17 right now. What's the mark situation, Greg?
They got it right now. 2 marks to 2. Open right now.
Who has the advantage?
Exeter by 17. There is a scoreboard on the monitor at the very bottom.
I'm in the mark situation. Is it both all spares? All spares, I mean. Okay, here we go.
Strike and a spare each.
Okay.
That's the Canadian smudges we use in case you
Good
folks
to our
are
Canadian
curious.
friends, David Gowans and company, Brent Behringer on the stream, I believe. Thanks for watching always.
Ooh, and we have a Krista Gaudette PSA.
Yes, that's right. Thanks for reminding me.
Thank
you for reminding me. I had a match before this day, so I kind of forgot about it.
See if I remember this. See if this 10-pin goes. Not quite. But yeah, Krista Gaudette bringing a lot of merch to the Men's Worlds in Moncton. So make sure you go on Candlepin Chat on Facebook if you will be in the Moncton area during that first week of November. And make sure you follow the forum.
A duck pin fan has a question for Greg. Greg probably know that better than I do.
What's the question here? Is a candlepin bowler a fraction smaller than a duckpin bowling? Yeah, fraction smaller and about 1 pound different. I believe duckpin balls go past 3.5 pounds, and candlepin balls are less than 2.5 pounds.
2 pounds 4 ounces to 2 pounds 7 ounces. Was that Phil Clough tomorrow in the 80% handicap Bayberry Lane? We can ask him tomorrow for sure.
Or Gary Santora.
That's right too. That's YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Free to subscribe. Tomorrow after 11 a.m. and 2 p.m.
Look like pretty simple Simon spares. Jeff's got another one that, not being terribly challenged. We've seen Jeff make some great shots, but that's a pretty easy route to a couple of these. Jalbert gets his, hits the on-ramp. Not the yellow diamond in the middle of it either. 90 in a ball.
Hard to believe Exeter only has 6 points the first 3 matches of the year. Academy 2 only has 10 points.
But Exeter is currently looking good for 2 points at the current moment. Too soon to say. Taking a look here, Smith did get that pin credited in the end, so he does go up to 98, and it's 469 to 454.
Okay, top of the order, final 2 boxes the first. Middle string is next. Jimbo Ayotte, big bonus ball, 70 the ball. Jonathan Boudreau is on a strike on lane 3, 5. 75 through 8, under par. Left-hander on the left side of the 1, 4. On a strike, though. This team has the lead. Jimbo, good second ball. Bounces the 4, not the 7. Good effort. Falls short. Jonathan's second ball on the strike. A good one. It hits the wood, and they collide. Couldn't get to the 6, but 9 in the fill on the strike. 101 through 8. Jimbo at 10. 85 through 9 on Candlepin Bowling Network.
And not Spread Eagle Productions.
That was the original name. I thought Candlepin Bowling Network sounded much better anyway.
Yeah. Please don't tell the other CBN. Please, please, please.
Boudreau at 10. 1-1-1 through 9. 9 boxes to go before the middle string. It's 488, 469. Exeter hanging on a 19-pin lead. Still 2 marks for each side. Ayotte in his final box hits the pocket, lightly hit. Still gets 7 out of it somehow. 2 wobbling 4 in the 10. Wood out of bounds. Jonathan hits the pocket. He splits 2 and 1. He's got the 6 right. 4-7 left. Advantage Ayotte, you could say. Wood in back between the 2 and the 4. Can he give it a ride? They could use a mark to cut it to single digits. He missed the object of the 2. John trying to power it over. Good effort. He's never satisfied, it seems like. Such a fierce competitor. Good one. Dominated the youth program. Jimbo field goal for an 8. Ends up the disappointing 93 first. He had 2 box a match against Central 3 recently. And they lost the match by that string by 2 pins.
It's very easy to mistake Jonathan Boudreau's competitiveness for rudeness. In reality, he's just very focused.
Absolutely. 9, 120, fine string, and he wanted more than that.
Well, opposite of 93 is a great help for Exeter right now.
27-pin swing there, and overall, let's get the update from Greg.
By the way, Jonathan Boudreau at 146 and 139 in his latter 2 strings last week. 20 pins, the advantage right now.
Barnes 4-7-10 double wood in front. Eric Pelletier right side, 1-4-7-10. That's on a spare of 6, 94 through 8. Austin coming in 78 through 8. Exeter increases the lead. Barnes, what a try, nothing doing. Always football season, Candlepin Bowling, 7-10 goal post. Pelletier, what a shot for a spare. How about that one? Back to back. Exeter looking good right now. 104 on a ball through 9. Barnes in the ocean, Pacific Ocean, 8, 86 through 9. $7 to go before the second of 3. Exeter pushes the lead to 28, and they got an extra hit now, I believe.
Oh no, you use candlepin balls in the Sherman duck pin machines. Oh no, don't do that. Not you, Brenda, I know, but.
It's still 2 marks apiece, actually.
I always wonder if No, I think I'm wrong about that, but I always thought, what does a small ball just fit in one of the cups that the duck pins get set in? Interesting thought.
Pelletier in the spare, 7 after a spare. 6. 1, 1, 1 through 9. 2 middle, 4 left, 5 right. 2 is the object pin. Barnes 4 horseman plus a post. Can he send it over? He does! Spare! Needed that one! 96 in the ball in the 10th. Pelletier for 3 in a row. Missed left. 2 left, 5 right. Trying to get to 121 to pass his teammate, Jonathan Boudreau, at a 120.
Exeter is pinning way better right now. I mean, let's see where this ends up, first of all. But the margin is 12 with that 10.
121 for Eric Pelletier.
12 in pinning alone for Exeter. That's helping out as they hang on to this advantage.
Barnes in the bonus, wrapping up his first. Trying to get to 106 with a strike on spare. It's a good ball. It's a check mark for a 6 fill. At this point, 102 start. Top 2 balls under average.
Just a little too high to do much more damage.
6 marks to go. Exeter has the lead. 5:30, 5:01. The lead is 29. In the mark situation is 2-1 for Academy 2. A double strike would certainly help. And Dave Godwin have a fine string. He's on a strike after a spare. He would love a double here. Joey listed the freight train in relief tonight, 100 through 8.
Yeah.
Godwin rifles the pocket, 9.
Whoa.
Wood got on top of each other, couldn't get to the 6. That close to 2 in a row for a double.
And that would have basically erased the deficit right there. Lister got a triangle instead. You're good. The camera's way up there.
He missed it. That hurts. 9 the strike, 127 through 8. Lister missed right. 6 right, 9 left. Godwin wanted that one.
Yeah, status quo is good for Exeter, and these soon 5 boxes remaining.
No, that's how you're bowling great like he has, but you don't miss those shots, but that one he did. And instead, it's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that when you're losing. 10, but a great string nonetheless. 137 through 9. Lister matches the 10. I believe, yep, it says a 7, it's a 10. 110 through 9. 5 boxes to go.
And corrected.
5:40, 5:20 Exeter, the lead by 21 mark for each side. Spares for the anchors.
James, they jammed the ball return. That makes sense.
Going to try to redeem himself. 9 again. 9 hobbles. Wood in front. This should be a layup. But a huge fill. Could have cut to 11.
I swear Godwin's average was 102 coming into tonight. Small sample size, clearly.
He had 1 away through 7. Now 137 through 9. A chance for redemption on lane 4 at Academy Lanes. Pub 125. He ski balls it over the 1500. Can't believe it. And meanwhile, Lister almost. Dave, 2 chances down the drain.
That's the brutal physics equation. The wood was right in front. It was a roadblock.
Could have cut the single digits potentially, but that's Candlepin Bowling.
The ball weighs less than the pins.
And say it's not so. Back-to-back Paul Grant specials. Stop watching my video. Missed the second, make the third for a 10. A nice string, though. 147. Lister at 9. 119 string. So the first 3 balls for Exeter averaging 120. Jonathan at 120. Eric 121. Yeah, and the freight train 120.
Yep, 120 is confirmed. Yep.
Oh, it's 120, not 119. Okay, they fixed that.
Dave Godwin with the Ronnie O'Sullivan, 147.
$4. So a quick update from Greg.
Snooker player, it's a joke. 20 pins, 550 to 530. Mark aside. Here's Smith.
Spares the ankle balls here. The 4th ball is tough 2-2 split for Smith. 6 right, 9 left, 4-7 left. Double wood on the deck. Barber slips. Did he go over the line?
And that's interesting because on an unintentional foul, it's always a reset. There's no way to say, that's okay, you could shoot that.
Smith, good bid there, didn't carry.
Unlike it, snooker.
They kept it behind the line. Balancing act. And what a shot that was. Here comes the wood. It hits the 4 and it falls down. Slip sliding away, spare, you could say. Smith an 8. 106-9. Barber 112 in the ball in the ninth. Here comes Exeter. Looks like the first 2 points now in the books.
And Barber could have gone even higher. He had a few opportunities, so he could have even had 130s, and he still could at this point.
Dave knew his best ballerina move in that first ball. And what a comeback for a spare. Smith buries all but the 10.
Amy Smith took second place during our Candlepins for Cancer singles tournament here. Tiffany Gauthier came out on top.
Barber 6, 4, 7, 8, 10. 118 through another string, 120 plus. Smith got that one to go spare. Try to keep it close in total. 116 the ball in the 10th. Barber trying to send it over, got the 7 instead. Left to right, 4, 8, 10. Wood behind the 8. Trying to get to 128 and not the highway.
Academy needs a lot, but it's possible. Ooh.
7 for Barber. 125 first string. How big is a strike here from Smith?
Didn't want to leave the sticks begging, but Academy still basically needs a mark out at this point.
Double would certainly help. We've seen close ones, big leads come back quicker.
Or if Jalbert outfills Surette.
Smith takes 6, ends up with a 122 opening string.
Yep.
Both balls on spares, Greg.
573 to 554, so 19 pins turns out to be the margin. Mark aside, but Jalbert's probably going to have to gain on this and then pick up 2 extra marks. It can be done, and actually that is how he got a couple of points last time we saw him in week 2.
Charles McCarthy Sr. from Wyoming. Hello, howdy.
The dying hours of the evening, Tim took it away from Central 3 and denied them the sweep. Here it is. Oh, my
Bombs
goodness.
away, baby. Strike on spare. Huge. Gets it closer. Surette he's on a spare also. He gets 6.
Gee
93
whiz.
through 8. Could that turn it around possibly?
You know, we're about to cover the mixed doubles in a few weekends' time, and I'm reminded of Mark Webber vaporizing pins that quickly. That went so quickly.
Surette from the spare. He got it. Back to back. Huge for him. 103 in the ball nine. That may save them the 2 points. Can a double strike help them still, Greg? Can they get there still with a double strike?
Basically required at this point, I would say.
Middle string is next on Candlepin Bowling Network and YouTube. Please subscribe for free. Tell your friends and family also.
Yeah, must
Why
strike,
not?
I think.
He hits the pocket, and that'll do it. Exeter takes the first 2 points on the road.
Has to be confirmed, but still.
Surette buries the pocket, 6. 109 through 9. Jalbert trying to get to 1. Well, he's on a strike, so trying to get to 120 through 9. We can convert this somehow. Good first string, close all the way. He hit the 2 in the left, but not the right. 8 in the strike, 118 through 9. And that officially does it.
Right. Spare would have given slight chance there.
Jeff, good effort. 4 in the 10. Trying to get to 119.
A slight chance.
Jalbert gets the 10 off the 2-2 split. 128 opening string. And they get 592. Surette, nice 10 on the sweep. 119. He's the bride. He came in 5th place. 119. All bunched up. 119, 120, 121, 120, 125 for his teams. They win at 605 to 592. A 13-pin lead with 2 to go.
They stay tuned. 2 more strings. But there you are. 605 to 592. No intermission. We'll plunge right into the second one. But Exeter picks up 2 points for winning that first string. See if they can get the remaining 6 in the remaining 2 strings. And for total pinfall, let's bring it back to the top.
Let's pause 11.11 and 11/12.
Not right now.
Ah, boo. Okay.
I'm overloaded.
I'm trying to beat Nico to it.
I can't work under these conditions. Please.
All right. I take that back. There is no foul on that play. They pick up the flag. All right, Greg, you ready for the play-by-play? You want your
and then I have to do the little thing with the scoreboard. Watch the scoreboard. There we go. Oh, there it is. Wow, I am way too excited for that.
Also, $1 donation for Candlepins for Cancer, Jonathan Boudreau.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. He's trained me too well.
Look at that.
Just takes out a few more pins, and they'll have to pin this out to start the second string. Every single ball, every single point matters. So right as you get off the roller coaster of one string. It's onto another one. That's gone for Ayotte as the 8-pin spills into the 5.
Now they cut the match in a single digit, but Jonathan chops wood, a tough 5, courtesy of the lemon drop. And just like that, 5 off the deficit, it's down to 8 in the match. A 9-fill for the lead for Academy 2.
There we are. 35-week regular season. There's 12 teams. 3 round robins, so you get 11 matches against your opponents, and then 2 position weeks after the second and third of those round robins. And it's points that determine the standings and the cash of the regular season and playoff seeding at the end of the year. Top 8 advance.
John stole 7. 7, 9, 10. A lumberyard on lane 4.
Yeah. Now Ayotte gets a half Worcester, so it's 12 versus 5. So in the end, Ayotte gains 1 mark out of it all.
It's like a bonfire of wood there.
Please do not light the pins on fire. And yes, Boudreau gets it to go one way or another. 15 in a ball through 2.
12 through 1 for Ayotte, and that's a Paul Grant shot.
Early release on that one. He wants to curve it more left to right. The littlest timing glitches can make the biggest of differences. He doesn't want to do what his opponent just did and have another bad box. That's better, but it glances on the outside, and it's going to be 6.
Just 18 through 2. Paul Grant bowling under 20 with the mark.
And this is okay. Here's my theory. I'm bad at the dexterity, but I'd like to think I'm getting kind of good at the geometry. Sometimes the debate on a half Worcester leave is, do you play it on the outside where the gap is or on the inside where the pins are? My theory is just play it where your pocket would be normally. In this case, 1 point in my favor, Ayotte plays on the 1-3. He'd rather be on the 1-2 side, and he gets punished for it, unfortunately. Pelletier gets a 2-2 split. Barnes, with that shoulder pump delivery, gets a 3-1 split. Pelletier is one of those bend-back deliveries. It's a near mirror image of Boisvert's delivery, arguably. We don't see Chris Boisvert in tonight's lineup. That's a spare. 2-2 made. After that 121, Pelletier off to a good start here. Just a 105 average, but both Godwin and Pelletier having much better starts to this evening. Barnes luckless on the object pin, and now he's got to work this out. Well pinned, though. Classic candle pin persistence, and it's a 9-box.
Tonight means neither of these teams will hit 500 tonight. Unthinkable after 4 weeks. It's a long season, though. 31 more matches left.
In the second. High on it. Look at the pins crumble, though, and Eric's got 9 on this fill. Barnes just takes out 4, leaves Dave Chestercove's favorite. Which reminds me, I got to do a plug for the Candlepin Bowlers Association in just a moment. It actually pertains to these very Academy lanes, in fact. Easy as you like on that one. Look at that wood, shoot it to the gutter. Up this way, back to back. Barnes gets an awkward deflection and again has to work it out after a good pinning second ball. Let's see. He takes gets a 9 out of that. We'll see if that matters. Candlepin Bowlers Association putting on a Youth Pro tournament. October 26th, Candlepin Bowlers Association Youth Pro event here at Academy Lanes on this October 26th. If you're in the Haverhill area, you can sign up on Candlepin Chat or by going to the Candlepin Bowlers Association on Facebook, or I believe it's maybe posted on candlepinbowlersassociation.org, but certainly the Candlepin Bowlers Association on Facebook. Tim Jalbert says there's a QR code. You can do that. Just point your phone at it. Joey Lister, wow, I had my head down. 2 more pins spilled out, and it's a strike.
Dave up to 147 first, 136. We'll get an update in just a moment on the Academy 1 Metro match after this box. Whenever you're ready.
Mike's right about there. I think we'll have that update pretty darn soon. Godwin just has to curve that over. Been on the Comcast Live show before.
Metro defeated Academy 1 on the road here at Academy Lanes, 562 to 539, up 2-0, 23-pin lead heading into the middle string. Matt Susi led Academy 1, Dr. Seuss 118, Godwin at 10. The Rockstar Aaron St. Cyr led his team with a 144, everybody else under average. And they still won. Low scoring. Metro up 2 points down. Watch out for them with Aaron Fontaine this year in the team.
Are we going to stream the Youth Pro? I'm not sure we'll stream it necessarily. I think we'd like to be there. To be announced. That's high on the head pin. Wood latches on and turns for Godwin on the 2-pin. Lister doesn't have a whole lot of wood help here. Just misses. Look at this roll back, though, and my goodness, Joey's taking it. He didn't even have to look. He knew it was gone. The pin action is good and fast here at Academy. And Joey takes full advantage for the strike spare. Godwin, that's a fine 9. Take a look-see. Oh, he did look at it. He knew it when it was partway down, though, of course. Barber and Smith had good previous strings. Barber had a 336 last week. He's on pace for better.
Another update, Greg, when you're ready.
He's got the 3 and 7. Heard he'll be right with you on that. And really 8-pin? Guess not. Barber's try. Way off the foul line, a Super Ball bounce. It's a rubber line, and it didn't take out the 7. Goodness gracious, I can't recall the last time there's been that much vertical off. Go ahead, Paul.
The other Academy team, Academy 3 against Millis. Millis was 12-4, lost 8 to Central 3 last week. Now they win the first over Academy 3 tonight, 560 to 543, a 17-pin lead and a 2-0 lead. Dimitri Dallas, the Better Brother Buttwalls polo, 121. Sean Sheck Buttwalls, a 128. For Academy 3, Scott Lampia led him with a 134.
Barber just picked up 4 pins there, now has the half Worcester. Smith with that decided cross-lane delivery has, I think, a diamond. Nope. Wrong way triangle, but there is wood. Alas, I cannot call it a split. Otherwise, Micah Imperato would smite me. And it's gone! Dave Barber gets it to go, and there's how you make that half Worcester. We'll take another look at that in a second. Smith collects, well played on his piece of wood. And we take another look. So yeah, if anything, maybe it was even completely full, but it couldn't have been too full. It was shaded more to the 1-2 side, and that is the direction Barber throws it. That stutter step to the line. Did you see that ball exchange there? I wonder if Tim Jalbert's going with a change in arsenal. He didn't quite catch that. Jeff Surette in the second string, 3 and 2 split, the Greek Church. It's like the 1 10-pin leave name some of us still use. At least I do. Tim Jalbert, 4 horsemen and a 9. And yes, good. Well played on the wood by Surette to start off his string with a mark. And that's going to be opposite of 7 box, in fact. What's the age limit for the being the youth in the youth probe? Not sure, I'm afraid. Sorry, Mason, I don't have the flyer on me right now. I'll have to ask. Maybe I'll bother Tim once he gets done with this. And once he pays his lemon drop dues, I guess he's coming back this way. Just the head pin for Surette. Jeff is off target on it. Here comes the ball. Thank you very much. It hit fair wood, so the shot is fair. My goodness. That's quite a few flukes. I think we've seen about 3 or 4 already. Hey, no bowler asks for that, but they'll take it. That 5-pin gets tickled, by the way, and Jalbert takes 10. We'll go back to the top of the order in just a moment, but yep, it's the fair wood. Everything that happens after that is fair game Sorry if you don't like it. 123 to 88, 5 marks, all the marks as you hang a star on that second frame for Exeter. Academy Lanes almost gets pitchforked, but Joe Smith had a mark in the fourth, so it's 5 marks to 1.
Paul Duffy from Canada. We will have the cameras for Canada Promoting Network. The Worlds in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada, November 3rd to November 8th, including the singles knockout.
Boudreau strikes. Sorry.
25 through 2, 35 plus 2 to 3. You want to go on?
Sure, if you want.
Sure.
Spare converted here for Ayotte. So I get my bearings back here. There we go. 143 to 98. Exeter are now forging ahead.
Nico said, Greg, you're fired for no station identification. Laugh out loud.
Lol.
He did the station ID.
But
no, you delayed.
But then there was a second one,
that's
and
right.
I was like,
that's right.
No.
That was my fault. I didn't get the play.
I dared to protest the conditions of my labor.
I didn't get the play in time.
And goodbye, 4-pin. Ayotte gets a spare strike. Boudreau can't double this one. Got the 1-8-10. I distinctly remember, I think he got 2 double. Oh, that's why it was so incredible. I think he got 2 double strikes in the match when it was Woburn versus Union Street.
Mason Shade for the youth. You have to check with the Tim Jalbert probably, but you're going to go to Bayberry tomorrow. Anybody can bowl tomorrow other than the junior they're not eligible tomorrow.
Eight is the strike, Phil.
Chuck Grindle. Am I saying right, Grindle? I forgot. It's Chuck Grindle, right? Or is it Grindle, right? Should know that by now. Good to see you from North Carolina, I believe. Are you from North Carolina, Chuck? You're the one from North Carolina? I'm drawing a blank all of a sudden.
Sounds right to me, but
I get them all mixed up.
It's the commentator's naivete if we're wrong.
At my age, you forget things. What did I just say?
I also forget at my age, even though I'm half it.
Thanks. Rub it in.
Well, I would love to make it to your age one day. I'm just saying. You got a lot of work to do to get there. 1-10. Wow. Don't worry. There's been a few other lemon drops. Fret not. That Phil is 3, I think it is.
Was there a lemon drop there? I didn't miss it?
Earlier.
Oh, the Jonathan's, you mean? Yeah.
Oh, of course you didn't miss it.
Yeah, put the mic
in there.
We got the Barber baby on here. Come on, talk.
I think it is on.
Put it on. You want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi. I think she might do a rap. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
No marks.
Just like her mother. Doesn't want to talk. Just like her mother. Right, Allie?
Can I just check that the mic actually was working as both take 10s?
It was working.
Okay.
This is the test, the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test.
Beep. No.
Yeah, Chuck Grindle. Oh, yeah, from Maine. That's right. Chuck's from Maine.
Whew. Strange way to leave the setback leave, 5-6-10.
That's right. You both Madison Rivers. She's the anchor of your team. That's right, Chuck. Madison Rivers, your anchor. What a luxury to be on her team.
5-6-10.
Still in the 20s, still winning a lot of stuff.
Lawrence has got to do. Why am I trying to make that piece of wood work? Never does. Central 3 over Riverwalk. Thanks, Brent. I'll take your word for it.
Riverwalk bowling well the last week or so, but Central 3 now 26-2 up to date.
Another one for Exeter. Pelletier takes his 3rd mark in 4. Trivial 10 for Barnes, who's only lost 2 pins in the first 4 boxes. Exeter running away with this one. Although, of course, fortunes can change. No lead is safe. Lister and Godwin back up. Both teams were 2-6 last week. Round it goes. Oh, wow, that spills out. Godwin has everything except the 8-pin. 1-3, 7, 8, 10. For Lister. So another gift from the Candlepin Gods bestowed to the Academy captain. But it's missed. Wood deflection doesn't take it. Lister can't convert. That was too tricky for him. Scott from North Carolina, good to see you. Good to see you, Jim, as well. 9 box and 9. Trying to think why this didn't go. Just an awkward deflection. Godwin thought it would spin inwards. Instead, it spun outwards. 5, 6, 7, 10. Lister's arguably got the better leave, even though he only took out the 258. Academy Lanes and Pub 125. They're on Route 125 in Haverhill, Massachusetts. 3 Academy teams, all of them home tonight. You see Academy 3 to our left and Academy 1 to our right. Both try and work this out. How high will Exeter go, if any higher? Godwin's pinning just fine, picks up 1. Barber and Smith, I show 207 to 156. Where am I behind? There was a 10 box given in the third for Lister. Apologies if that was my error. Joe Smith. One bowler's come back here and says, I am not happy with my bowling. Not the person, his own bowling. Smith, boy. Just a high and awkward hit, and it turns into 6, 8, 9, and 10. And 16 in box number 2. Barber on a spare. Gets a good count here. Tough leave. With his ball, he can glance the outside of the 5-pin, have a chance here. Just into the 9-pin is Smith. Barber. Oh, wow. I thought that had a chance there. It just missed. Dave Barber has appeared on both the Comcast show and on Candlepins for Dollars. That was the WB56 show with Mike Morin. Comcast show, I'm referring to $30,000 Candlepin Challenge with John Holt and Dan Murphy. Sorry, John, for all the times I mispronounced your name. Smith again. And Barber, 3, 6, and 7. Smith's got the 1, 3, 6, and 8. This can go, but really needs to be on the left side of the 3-pin. And good. That went as 1 for Barber on the 2-1 split conversion. And again, he sits on a mark. Not that everyone's sitting. Smith takes 9. And Exeter yet again. Let's see how high they're going right now. They currently are ahead in the match overall, 30 marks to 21 right now. They've only hit 2 more head pins, interestingly, in terms of first ball accuracy. Pinning is also way in their favor. Exeter has gained 21 pins in the pinning. That's on the 3rd ball. So that's a trend we're starting to notice here. That 5-pin spills out for Surette, and he's got back-to-back 19 boxes. Jalbert's got play, the 1-7-8. And yes, off the wall, takes it out. Chance to at least double his score here in the 3rd. Surette's got it. 3 marks in a row. That would have made him $50 on the Channel 50 show, which he's an alumnus of. Dick Lutz and Mike Morin. And he's been on the Comcast show. Tim Jalbert, the youth coach, 5 and 8. He will more than double his score. Surette fills of 9, 9, and 8. That's off the cap. It's coming back. Jalbert will not get the respite he was after. This does not come off the wall because the pin gets captured by the right gutter. So no marks either. 63 pins, the margin in this string. This is getting out of hand quick. But like I said, every single box and ball matters. Surette staying pin perfect, 66 through 4. As we take another look here at the scores. 271 to 208 right now. That's total scores across the 14 boxes right now. Jeff Surette 66 through 4. Far and away tops of everyone with those 26 bonus pins he's already racked up in the first 4. Boudreau, pins are going to roll around 1, 6, 7, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 for Ayotte. .610. Ayotte still loading the strike. He's got 8. Remember a particularly dramatic match where he filled a strike huge against Team Hammerbarn for Team Penny Lane. In the mixed internationals, he gets a 10 to match Boudreau's. Hey, Mark, good to see you over there in Maryland. Why are they called strings and nut games? I think that was the old-fashioned bowling term for a game, and for some reason that lapsed in 10-pin and in candlepin it stuck, so go figure. In the rule book, the ICBA, both terms are referred to, and actually game is more commonly used, but it's game parentheses string and frame parentheses box. But 10 boxes in a string, 10 frames in a game, it's all the same. Get to your other question in a moment. So I get my head pin indicators the right way around. Enter stripe, by the way, is non-standard candlepin notation. Yellow for head pin hits and red for head pin splits. Split no head pin I don't have a color for. I thought that would be too many colors past a point. Looking for pins. That's the prudent way out for Boudreau, but lucklessly only gets the 4 pin for an 8 box. Yeah, it's got a toughie here with a 2-pinner, and he does the same thing. What do you know? Moves on down to Barnes and Pelletier. And why do they not reset the pins right away after a mark? Oh, what a great question. I almost wish I had asked it during Jonathan Boudreau's turn. Honestly, I don't know. There are some who will say it's impolite to throw the pin setter curtain into your opponent's face, but most others would say, well, wait a minute, isn't the point to focus on your own pins? And then there's another thing. When I'll be very curious your thoughts, folks. They always go ball for ball in these matches, whether or not it's being streamed. No 9-pin for Pelletier, bad luck. Just didn't get the angle or the bounce. Barnes will have a chance at this single pin here. But they go ball for ball, but technically they don't have to. Oftentimes in the old days, they would just go bowler for bowler as well. And in some cases, it would make the matches go just that little bit quicker. And of course, if you go bowler for bowler, you still don't get that far apart, while still keeping the pace moving. So, I think there's a lot of bowlers who would rather go back, but there are also a lot who have been yelled at before by saying, hey, that's not cool that you do that, and most people try to avoid that conflict and therefore wait to reset. But I will know that the Friday Night Pro League starts at 7:30 as opposed to 8 o'clock, and I think part of that was bowlers not happy with the late out time in these matches, perhaps due to the pace of play. It seems as though there is another solution there besides just moving up the start time. But it's been this way for a long time now and hard to change old habits. I've talked to a few bowlers about it. And of course, candlepin doubles modeled ball for ball among other shows that are similar to that as well. So arguably that's what a lot of people grew up watching as well even fairly recently. Some of the shows are older than you think by now, and that tends to shape people's habits. Eric Pelletier takes a 9-box, and Austin Barnes will take an 8.
Lafayette lost to Shooters Pub. They're 0-26. Ouch.
It's tough for them. I think JT Lionace is the top average on that team at 109, so it's tough to win matches at that trajectory. But like we've seen Godwin, who's having a fine pinning start to the string. It still can be a good one. And then Eric Pelletier demonstrably being better than his earlier average.
Question from Maryland from Mark.
No. I got that.
Oh, you got that right? Okay. I'm enjoying your progress here.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Oh, yeah, you got the reply. Thank you. Right. Oops. I'm coming in late here. Late to the party.
It's all good. Yeah. Most call it frames of games. You're right, David, including in 5-pin. That's right.
It's a string in candlepin bowling with no spring machines.
Lister showing one of the diamonds so tough. He broke apart the outer layer, just didn't get to the back pin. Godwin spares.
They're only about 27% for Class A bowls. The Wood statistics by Candlepin Bowling Network for diamonds.
Thanks, Bob Lee. Candlepin Bowling Network, one of them silver linings of COVID-19. I'd have rather had the TV shows back personally, but happy to be here.
These are the new TV shows. The streaming is the way to go.
True. In many ways.
Streaming beats network television now by a mile.
7-pin only for Lister. And a 3-5.
Especially younger generation, not watching much TV. They watch lots of things on YouTube.
But as long as we still have cable television. Nesson, hello? Then again, I've never asked.
They want $20,000 for Candlepin's Cancer Show. No, thank you.
Godwin opposite a blown single gets the 2-pinner back-to-back.
We're not going to raise $20,000 for the charity, paying $20,000 off for a show. It's not worth it.
Captain Godwin swings 2 marks for Academy 2.
The goal is to promote the charity, but make more money back to cover the cost.
I had my head completely down, but I think that was a fair 10 for Lister. And then, of course, we got WON as well, which is airing in syndicated TV markets. Yeah, there we are, Nico. Thank you.
Jonathan Rios, thanks for putting us on across the country in 37 television stations. But slight delay with all the changes he's going through right now in his life. He's lost his mother recently and going through job changes, so some delays on that, but we'll be on there again eventually. Thank you, Jonathan Rios, doing wow shots also, instant replay shots called wow shots. Love it. Grand Candlepin across the country.
Just 5 here for Barber. That's high, and Smith has the 3-6.
Exeter cruising here in the second.
Ball just disappeared with the pin on this case. Smith too far outside.
If Exeter can take 8 points, they'll get to 14-8. They'll go to 14 in 18, 4 weeks in out of 35. Academy 2 loses 8. They'll go to 10. See, they're 10 and 14 now, so they go to 10 and 22.
In the past 7 boxes, Academy has swung 3 marks. Yeah.
Michael Steves, good evening from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Oh, Canada. A lot of Canadian fans. Looking forward to Moncton, November.
And a strike here for Smith. Getting his 2nd mark, and don't sleep on Academy. They've gotten a lot of marks here, and Barber, too bad, and only gets the head pin. Very interesting. Michael in Calgary, good to see you. Great to see all of the Canadian contingent, not just in 5-pin country.
Nico technically does do TV show related to the charity on Candlepin Bowling Network on WON Sports New York. Jimmy Cardenas says streaming reaches a wider range of viewers. You are absolutely correct. And without YouTube, in Wisconsin, you never see it.
This comment's from, I think the gentleman's name is Brian. He loves watching Candlepin everywhere on YouTube. Great to see you here. Much appreciated.
Okay.
Channel versus gutter. It says gutter in the rule book, but maybe the ICBA might change it to channel.
I went to an ICBA meeting. The owners invited me to go a couple of years ago, and they said they preferred channel because gutter sounds old-fashioned, sounds not good, a good image for the sport.
Yeah, throw it in the gutter.
Just like you don't call it garbage man anymore now. You call it the trash man or sanitation specialist. things like that. It's kind of like the same lines.
I'm trying to think. Trash and recycling, man.
So trying to clean up the image.
Oh, 3-6-10 goes. How Tim managed that one, and another mark for Academy.
People get bent out about this dumbest thing sometimes, I swear. Sometimes, call it what you want. Channel, gutter.
Yeah, shut up, Chad. We don't need your dogmatic opinions.
That's why I say ocean now instead.
No.
You know what I mean, though. I mean, semantics. It's just more of an image thing.
The linguistic licks.
Yeah.
Edpin hits a piece here, so Tim's got 8 on his. Jeff has the 3-6-10. Wood should cover this. It's not a gimme. Doesn't want to play too low on it. Yep, drives right on through. Plays it on the high side, and that collects. Like the pin wasn't there, and no mark for Academy this time around. So now Exeter stops the momentum.
Back to the top of the order in just a moment.
There's 10-73 I show. I'll score check. But I show it as 3-7-5 to 3-3-3. And it's 3-3-2. Of course it is.
Next up to 55 in the match. That is not safe as we're past the halfway point. Now let's pause. 11.11 and 11/12 to 1 second from Station ID from Greg Gouillart.
Hi, it's Candlepin Bowling Network. I'm Greg Gouillart. That's Paul Grant. Our executive producer is Bob Lee. Our social person is Nico Puhar. And there's so many other people who've contributed to the Candlepin Bowling Network over all this time that's gotten us to 5,000 subscribers. If you'd like to join them, please log into YouTube and then hit the subscribe button so that you can join the club and get us to 10,000? Thank you very much.
And triple strike payouts for that one. Jonathan Boudreau drops 8, 3 in the 6th chance. Jimbo Ayotte, diamond left. 2, 4, 5, 8 behind the 2. 2 middle, 4 left, 5 right. Great.
Every time I gloat about the channel, there's a technical glitch. Every time.
Michael Steves likes the channel term. Brent Lewis says Lafayette finally won 616 to 584 at Shooter's Pub. That's 2 points apiece. That may get him going. Just get that one win.
Get the ketchup bottle flowing like it's a restaurant.
Jonathan, too bad on the object pin.
Like the old kind where you have to tap it.
Relish the thought. Ha-ha.
Ha-ha.
Ha-ha, ha-ha. Thank you very much. The $20 donation. It's 2 tonight for Candlepins for Cancer. Thank you very much to our fans here watching. A great way to help support the Candlepin community going through cancer treatments. Helped a lot of people the last several years.
Yeah.
Donations via Venmo at candlepins4cancer.com. If you don't have Venmo, you can write a check. The address on the website, candlepins4cancer.com. Write the check out to Candlepins FOR Cancer.
And it takes everyone. Hall of Famer Al Johnson, that's a strike by Ayotte, by the by. And the state of New Hampshire helps as well. So it's Candlepin raising money from both inside and out as well.
And we talk about Candlepins for Cancer. And guess what? A strike and a strike. Happens a lot, doesn't it? It seems like 50% of the time. I'll have to do a tracking thing on this, Greg. Maybe like Bob Lee does for the stats. It seems like half the time something happens good.
Well, Paul, you can't extrapolate from anecdotes here, but that's a very interesting coincidence. We would have to, statistically analyze it. But that's very good. It's not bad that you said that. It's just statistically dubious. Nickel and dime for Austin Barnes. Can you read that for me, or if it's readable?
Yeah, is Snark saying sanitation specialist in church? They might call a minister of sanitation. Laugh out loud. Austin Barnes, he hits a spare. Academy trying to make a run. Pelletier got 2, 3 right, 4 left. Can Academy 2 come back and make it 2 points apiece before the final string? They're getting a little closer, but still a ways to go. Plenty of time left, though, in the middle string. Eric, good pinning in 9. 87 through 7 on Candlepin Bowling Network. 5K subscribers and climbing. Our goal for 10,000 next.
Score recap here. So we have 17 boxes remaining in this string. 41 pins, but minus 2 extra marks for Academy. They still have racetrack to make up here.
Barnes gets him 5 pins close on the spare. 7's a wild. 7-7-7. 77 through 7 in the second of 3.
They have enough racetrack to close the gap.
Pelletier 1, 2, 4 in the 10. Not easily makeable. Barnes just missed outside, not by much. Pelletier for a spare. Off the wall, no. 4 in the 10. Bayberry Lanes tomorrow, just after 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Greg will join me there for the 80% singles for men or women. Walk in if you can. Sign up. Both shifts available on Austin Barnes.
Ooh,
A Paul
good
Grant
out.
special. Missed the second, make the third for a 10. And what a wild 10 that was for Eric. The 4-10. Left to right, not bad.
Too slow, sorry.
97 through 8. Austin 87 through 8. Well, that's a good shot. Middle bowls, the freight train. Joey Lister 73 through 6. Strike spare 5 start. Dave Godwin at a 147 masterful first string on a spare now. 65 in the ball through 6. Had a spare 8 the box earlier. Hello, it's not me, 07 from Plano, Texas. And it's me that said that. Match game PM, Nico, you're right. Godwin punched out 2. Ouch. 67 through 6. Lister blisters 9. King is the 5. Same spot, takes it down. Exeter trying to go up 4-0. Academy trying to tie it. 2 points apiece. Mr. 235. What a shot. Can't reach the 10. Oh, don't hurt him, Joey Lister. Spare. Kissed it down.
Important mark. No style points.
83 in the ball through 7. Any way they go. That was a good second ball by Mr. 235, Dave Godwin.
And again, he plays left to right. He played it in the 1-2, so I'm going to make the case here. I think in the half Worcester, just aim at your pocket.
Plays a safe double wood for a 10. 10 box, 77 through 7 for him. 7's a wild. Score by giving 9. They'll fix that.
What do you think, Chad, especially the more experienced candlepin bowlers out there? Curious your thoughts. Small sample size again.
Godwin unloads in late 4. The home bowler, 3 in the 9. Lister in the bonus, buries the pocket, it splits 3 and 2. 5 is the fill, 88 through 7, the second of 3. It's not me. How about Todd Holbert? Hold on a second. Todd Rundgren. Hello, it's me. Oh, big #1 song. Way back when. Godwin, good luck with this one. 6 right, 5 middle. Try to pick one. Oh, he almost got it. Justin Skelly made a 5-4 shot the other day. Lister object pin for 9 to match the box. Nico, match game PM. Love that game show. 96-86, Lister 10 on Dave Godwin. Here comes Joe Smith in the right on a strike, 59.
I was watching the Ross Schaefer version last night for no apparent reason. I like that one. You don't have any celebrities ever sit out, and it's a proper game as well.
Trying to double it up. Just missed outside the 1. 4 horsemen plus a post. Dave Barber 67 through 6. Spare 8 in the second. Spare 5 in the fourth.
But Gene Rayburn's the greatest.
Barber sliding right to left. Crossing over 7. 6 middle. 9 left. 10 right.
And by the way, there has been crossover between net game, the game show community and candlepin bowling. I have seen it.
Great effort there by Smith. 9 in the strike. Big pin. 68 through 6. Barber 45% to convert. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network without wood. And he gets it. Spare. He's going wild. 7-7-7 through 7 plus. Smith and 9. Stuck on the 3 7s through 7.
Yep, score's accurate as you see it on screen, folks. 31 pins plus a couple extra marks.
The 7s are going crazy. Anchors are next. Greg wraps up the string next. Smith off to the right. 6, 1, 2, 8 behind the 2, 9 back right. Barber buries 9. How about 10? 9 and 3/4. Going.
Oh,
Still going. Not going. Not gone. Spare 7, spare 9. 86 through 7. What a try by Smith, denied by the 8.
Got deflected away.
Barber, another one. 3 in a row. Is that 3 in a row or 3 out of 4? 2 in a row.
Back to back.
Back to back. Let's go drive
You got there.
96 in the ball through 8.
It is 10 pin notation in fairness.
Smith a 10, 87 through 8. And now Exeter looking good right now. The lead's pushed up.
Got to get Andrew Medeiros of Cubica AMF back in here. I mean, obviously they did a good job of the scoreboards here, but I mean, I liked how he's found a way to make it so the Japanese strike and spare notation in 10 pin, which you see on Wii Bowling with the bow tie strike icon, for example. But it's the right number of triangles, basically. You can make it appear up there, and it would confuse bowlers less, especially since, like you see on your vertical notation, X means 10, the Roman numeral.
All right, clip wing eagle time for Tim Jalbert. Jeff Surette's on a bonus. The spare fill is 6 on the check mark. 92 through 6. Had 2 spare 9s to start and a spare 8 to start this first 3.
Reminder, we're now paying $25 for a spread eagle clean, so that 7-pin spilling might have cost him some money.
Same spot for Jalbert. Surette's perfect so far on the string for another mark. It won't go to the 4. One string after this. Jalbert 8, 81 through 7 in the second of 3. Surette gains 1 with a 9, 101 through 7. Greg has the final 2 boxes before the final string.
Alas, pin imperfection. Perfect game is the only widely accepted candlepin term for all 10 spares and strikes in a string. And I say pin perfect personally for any bowler who's on their way there.
Crossovers don't lead to kings this time. Disappointing Greg. 10 pin left up for Jalbert.
That one did, though.
2, 5, 7, 10. 1 or 2 pieces of wood in between for Surette.
All right, I'm batting 500. That's pretty good.
Jalbert missed the chance.
Nope.
Too many chances down the drain.
No good. It was out of the gutter.
Channel. Ocean.
Abyss.
Out of bounds.
The ditch. Third ball coming up here.
Can we all get along?
Quite simply, the pin doesn't count. Hey, nice ball return, though.
Surette gets a 9, 110 through 8.
So, taking a look here at the top, it's 1096 to. I thought he had that 10.
Yeah, they
yep,
did.
there we go. It is score corrected, so we have 1096 to 1036. That is confirmed. 2 marks to 1 open at the moment. Remember to keep an eye on those yellow marks and numbers. Looking really, really good for Exeter at the current moment right here after that Academy surge. Exeter got 3 marks to 1 in that last, in the 7th and 8th boxes, so they've stabilized, and I think they're headed for the next 2 points.
491 to 444, 47 lead plus an extra hit. Strike here from Jonathan Boudreau, and also Jimbo. Yeah, Greg Gouillart has the call.
Here's Boudreau. He's got a diamond right side. Here comes Wood. Oh, wow, that's a better leave. Now the 3-pin should take the 9 as well. Jimbo Ayotte, 2, 4, 6, and 10 evens up. Both filling strikes. And the wood deflects everything away, and unfortunately, the 3-pin is missed. Yeah, let's try. Not getting the break he's accustomed to on his ball in certain cases.
The other thing, they don't call bowling. They don't call them bowling alleys. They call them bowling centers. 10 pins don't call them bowling alleys. They call them bowling centers. And the ISPA wants to clean up the name image for gutter and alley to centers and channel. That's the whole thought process behind it. So I understand that.
Some will,
but it's the same thing, really. But
some will buck that trend.
Yeah.
Alley cat lanes, Ellsworth candlepin alley, for example. But also lanes is most commonly used to avoid that altogether. And but for example, Dan Murphy's house, Boutwell's is always Boutwell's Bowling Center.
I mean, it's not a big deal. The bigger things to worry about in society besides gutter, channel, center, and alley.
Repeat after me. We don't care. We don't care. 79% say gutter, though, in our poll. Thanks, Nico.
Only 14, a lame amount of views. But some people are stuck in the past, too.
Triangle doesn't make here. Ayotte's got a heck of a shot to pick up here. Thought he got on the right side of it, but tough with his ball to access the 3-6.
So they don't call you a server now. What do they call it? Barista? They call you a barista instead of a waiter. You're a barista. It's the same thing. Just saying.
Well, I associate that with a coffee shop, wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Jonathan Boudreau, 117. Jimbo Ayotte, 122. For the 2 string totals you see on your screen here.
Instead of a clerk, it's your customer service representative fully serving you, not your part-time employee.
Just checking in here. 5. Did I get that? Am I backwards here? Is that what happened? I'll have to figure that out.
120 for Jimbo Ayotte. Nice bounce back. That 93 first.
Okay.
John Boudreau, 119 at a 121, I believe, in the first, right?
I must have just entered scores backwards, I suppose.
It happens. On live stream, no editing.
1, 3, 6, and 7 for Pelletier. Barnes gets high on the pin, spills the 4-pin, and has a chance here with the 6.
We'll get updates on the 2 matches. This one is slightly ahead, or about the same, actually.
across this comes, but not into the 7-pin. So I'm having a hard time figuring out why I'm off a pin, but the scores are essentially what you see here. Barnes converts. And Pelletier takes 10.
Scoreboard's haunted, though, too.
So it's 119. It was, what was it? 98. 81, 99. Okay, so the fill was 8 on this strike for Boudreau somehow, so upgrade that. And then 120 for Ayotte. Oh, I must have had, it was a strike fill, so I guess it was backwards. Okay. Down goes the 2-pin for Pelletier. I'm up to date. And the 5-pin spills out. Chances each. 6-10.
Barnes 8 fill in the spare, 5 of the Century Club.
All right. Pelletier again having a good evening for himself. Has his 4th mark of this string. On to the 6-10. Either piece of wood should take it. Just don't play both. He's got it. A 3-mark back half for him. 117 in the ball.
They have a 115 in the ball. Is that wrong? It was an 8 fill, right? In the spare.
No. Yeah, that's right.
115 ball for Austin Barnes. Okay.
Yep. And 117 in the ball for Pelletier.
Okay, got it.
They're bowling under the different monitors.
Sometimes I look at the wrong monitor.
Got the switchy arrows on there.
I miss the biggest scoreboards. So many scoreboards. You need like that guy Vanderbilt in F Troop. He's on the security tower. He can't see anything. Vanderbilt. Enemies flying in. I can't see. Because bifocals on. Funny.
Oh, goodness. I think we got about 180 people watching this evening. Great to see you all, at least at this instant in time.
And thank you for subscribing to Campbell Bowling Network on YouTube. If not, do so, please. We hit 5,000 last night. Next 5,000, hopefully, in the near future.
All right, 7 fill for Pelletier, 9 fill for Barnes for 124 apiece as it happens.
Scott H. had a 135. Scott H. Okay, we'll get updates on those other scores. I can actually see the scoreboard here. It's 542, 521.
On that match, yeah.
And that's Academy 1 in the lead. And I think it's 3 in the match, 1084, 1081. They're down 3.
Godwin tails away, triangle 2. Lister's got a 2-1 split.
Metro being tested tonight. Aaron Fontaine's at 104 through 8, the anchor for Metro, coming up later on.
Didn't really have a piece of wood looking at that. Dave just too thin on the triangle.
Metro won their first, Billis won their first string against Academy 3 to our left. Now it's the other way. Academy 3 killing him in the second. So that'll be 2 apiece. And a 54-pin lead for Academy 3 late.
Yeah.
In the total, late in the second.
But yeah, that number, Scott was calling out our viewer number. Thank you so much. Yeah, I understood.
Okay, thanks. Thanks,
I picked up what
I'm
you
a
were
little
putting
slow
down.
sometimes, Scott, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Scott Hodge, that's the one from North Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh, drawing a blank. Hi,
You
Scott.
thought he was bowling at the same time as he's watching Friday Night Pro League and that strike by Lister? I kid. Dave is pondering life. No, he was probably delayed for something that was happening on lane 2. And that's smashed in, leaving just the 5-9. So, Exeter seems to have done enough to hang on here. Still another string to go. Remember, Academy 2 snuck 2 points away from Central 3 in week 2.
We're up to 30 bowls tomorrow now, Greg, in Bayberry Bowling Center, Bayberry Bowlodrome. Our coverage after 11 and 2 tomorrow.
There's the 10 and 106. Looking forward to seeing you folks then for that 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. shifts, and that will be live on Candlepin Bowling Network. Dave Godwin, that should have been a 10 box, I do believe, but yep, there it is, 106. 4-2 string total of 253. Lister to load the 10th. Skinny Mini on the head pin, 247, and 1 ball to go. Joey Lister technically one of the protected substitutes for the team, as in no other team can take him. But the contingent of 5 is the 4 you've seen for Exeter tonight, and Chris Boisvert.
Isn't there a rule you can bowl for anybody, though, as a sub?
Generally, but in Lister's case, he's protected by Exeter, so in this case, he's more so committed in that case. But you can protect a substitute if you are a 5-man rotation otherwise, in essence. Some teams have a 6-man rotation, but otherwise, the rule is absolutely correct. Anybody can substitute for anyone if the captain will have you.
The Metro Academy 1 match is 2 pins in the match for Metro late in their second string total of the match.
I'm allowed to substitute, but I'm not holding my breath. Barber loads 4.
Greg Gouillart is the substitute. It's a movie. It was the movie The Substitute. Three versions of The Substitute. Greg Gouillart in The Substitute 4.
Oof. My favorite third ball leave when I'm not the one shooting it. The 1, 4, 6, 7, 10. Smith's got a boneyard to contest, and he gets it to go into the 7-10 somehow.
Greg Gouillart goes undercover as a CBN announcer to solve a crime.
Barber, too bad, 6 box.
Yeah, split. Where's Casey McCool? Always hungry, always growling. Greg.
Candlepin Bowling Network self-employs ourselves as Foley artists. Down the middle, spread eagle. Another full ball in the head pin.
Central 3, 4-0 after River. Thanks, Brent Lewis, for the update. Central Park Lanes 3, 4-0 of Riverwalk after 2. Well, that's 1 string so far this year. Currently at 26-2 in the season.
Wow, Barber made the 2-3-4 out of that. Can't pay him $12.50 for that, though. Off the wood, no go on the 10 pin for Smith.
Scott, you can't throw 5 balls per box. It'd be a 0 fill if you throw even 4 balls, a 0 box.
So what he said is technically correct. It is true if you throw too many. One time I saw an ACST match where someone got confused by a double strike situation in the 10th, but the bowlers agreed to let that slide.
It almost happened today in the Todd Holbrook match with Faye Sawyer. He almost threw a 4th ball. We stopped him before threw the ball.
Who stopped him?
We did, me and Faye. We did him a favor. He got bludgeoned by Faye Sawyer, 12-2. It's on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. The ESPN at Candlepin Bowling, semi-pro to pro action with 2,200 videos in climbing, 5,000 subscribers in climbing, free of charge. Please subscribe to Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube and high definition, like and follow us on Facebook as well. Greg wraps it up here in the second.
Surette a glancing blow on the half lifter. That doesn't go. Jalbert doesn't have wood perfectly covering it, and my goodness, gets denied by the 9 pin. 10 box versus 10. I'm delegating. Paul, you do it.
All right, so Bob Lee promised a couple years ago when we get to 5,000 subscribers, which seemed like 2 or 3 years away at the time, we're going to pay $25 out of the network monetization fees to bowlers. We get a clean spread eagle without wood up for a spare, only with me and Greg and Bob stream a live stream match on our lanes.
Out of YouTube monetization, that's right.
Yeah, and $25 also go to Candlepins for Cancer as well. So everybody wins. The bowler wins, the charity wins. The network loses.
We can't make a living doing this, but it sure does help with a lot of the costs. And a spare here. Surette, a 5-mark string, 130 plus.
You're at 4 points to none. Unthinkable 16-18 start. Trying to get to 14-18 with a win in the third.
Right side, yes, 7-9 taken out by Jalbert. 110 in a ball.
Austin Barnes led the team with 124. Surette the faraway winner for this team here in the string. The freight train Joey listed at 127. Eric Pelletier at 124.
Surettsville is 7 for a 137, and Jalbert will take 9. 137 and 119, so I show it as a 1226 and 1176. Why we're getting a 10th frame reset animation is beyond me as we go back to the top of the order.
Lead is 50 with 1 string to go. That is not a safe lead with the caliber Academy 2 has.
Yep. And that's why even though Exeter is going to win the 2 points, it was important for Academy to make that run here. It keeps the match close and now gives them the chance to take the remaining 4 points instead. taking a look here. 1226 to 1176. Yay, I'm right. Good. I'm glad. As we go over to string 3. Paul?
All right, here we go. Jimbo Ayotte leads off for Academy 2. It's a beautiful ball. It's a strike. Great start, what they needed. Jonathan Boudreau. He gets the head pin. He gets 9. The king falls down, I think. Yes. Throw the flag to lay a game strike. You could do it. I could do it. Nico Pua, match game PM.
Again, wasn't it these two last time?
Think so.
Yes. They did it literally 3 boxes ago.
Nico, I didn't say because Greg was talking about a comment. I want to interrupt him, but, it's just seeing if you were paying attention also.
Yeah.
Nico, great job in St. Louis, Missouri, a social media creator for Candle From Bowling Network. Ayotte trying to double it up. 7-1, 7-9. Wood hanging around. 3 pieces. Jonathan, he gets 7 himself. Slightly better odds. 2 middle, 4 left, 5 right. Both on a strike to start the third and final string. 4 points in the line. 2 for the string, 2 for total. In match 4, 35. Ayotte. Oh, he got it. Wow. Spare and strike. 20 through 1. 30 in the ball through 2. Great start. Boudreau to answer for 2 in a row. Won't get it. Here comes the ball. It will go almost. It came back for the 2, but forgot the 4 along the way. Left the passenger on the train. 19 through 1 in the strike, Phil. Buries the 4 for a 10. 29 through 2. A 1-pin lead for Academy, down 49 in the match, minus the fill from Jimbo Ayotte. Austin Barnes, who bowled great in that second string in the second spot against Eric Pelletier, who bowled well also. Nico, I actually went to Newport Entertainment and Newport, Maine for the Maine ACST Finals, August 1st, 2023. A dazzling match, a must-see match, the best one I ever called, probably, ever. Mark Carrier, Mark Weber, must-see match on YouTube on Candle From Bowling Network. 19 strikes in that 5-string thrilling final, the only season in the ACST. Oh, what a try by Barnes, denied by the wood. 2 pieces got in the way of the 6. 3-5 for Pelletier, that won't go. Correction, there's the 3 and the 5. The 5 went down, the 3 is still there. Every pin counts. Barnes on for a 10 through 1. Pelletier matches. 1-pin lead plus the ball for Academy 2, down 49 in the match. Greg will call boxes 3 and 4 and 7 and 8. Newport was about 2 hours and 45 minutes, Nico. I've gone to Newport, Maine, Old Town, Maine, 3 hours, 45 minutes away for a Maine State tournament. The finals one weekend, 2 or 3 years ago. Pelletier, bombs away, baby, strike. 20 plus 2 through 2. Kim Baker make the new Bombs Away Baby shirts in October. Candle for Cancer shirt with the Bombs Away Baby logo coming soon. Get them wherever I stream live. Barnes inside the 1. They come in 4 delicious flavors. Black, blue, red, and pink. Only 4 colors. Special ones we can make for you also. Special sizes as well. Barnes a 7 after a 10. 17 through 2. Now Exeter takes the lead in the string by 2 minus the ball. Actually, they have a strike also, so the marks are even. A strike, though, for Exeter, a spare for Academy 2. And Dave Godwin, Mr. 235, trying to rally his troops for a potential 4-4 tie.
Yep, pinning is 18 in favor of Exeter right now in terms of actual pins knocked down overall in this match. Marks are 41 to 35. Head pins are 73 to 66 for Exeter right now as well, by my count.
They missed a couple of singles earlier in a row. And a good ball there. Sweep 7, 3 middle, 5 left, 6 right on the triangle. And less than 1 and 2 for bowlers without Wood. Stats by CBN. Lister, look at this one. 6 right, 7, 8 left. My goodness. But Wood taps down the 6. How about the 8? That goes too. Wow. Dave doinks the Wood. Can't believe it. Muttering to himself. Lister's a bunch of wood he could use, but when in doubt, go for that pin. Clean shot at it. He's going for it. He's on. 10 of the ball to start his third. Godwin, a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that. 10 through 1. And Exeter off to a good start again. Lead the string, lead the match. Right now it's 2 in the string, 52 in the match, and they've got an extra hit. Godwin plucks on the 2-8. Lister on the spare, hits the head pin. 6 right, 2, 4, 7 left. 16 through 1 in the final string of the match. God, what a try. He got it, spare. Needed that one. Lister denied by the 6.
Add it to the evidence pile. Though in fairness, I do have a dissenting opinion earlier in chat of I play half Worcester outside towards the curtain if I'm playing to make, and on the inside if I'm playing on a strike trying to maximize.
Lister gets the 10, 26 through 2 in the third. 75-67, extra up 8 in the string, 58 in the match. Still time for Academy 2 to get 4 points. That won't help. 3-6, 4-7 for Smith. 3-6 right, 4-7 left. Dave Barber sliding right to left. Steals 8, 1 on the 8. Smith on the 6. Barber for spare, doinks it. Joe gets the short 2 for a 9. They're seeking their third straight finals in the World Tournament. Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada lost a heartbreaker to A+ Accounting in 2023. Lost to Academy 2 last year here at Academy Lanes Pub 125 as Barber gets an 8. Smith gets 1 back. They're down 7 in the string, 57 in the match. Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada, November 3rd to 8th. Live coverage all week long on Canada Bowling Network on YouTube. Free to subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family, especially those in Canada. Hit the bell icon for live notifications. Barber hits the pocket, flies over the bundle of 5, comes back for a couple more. 2-8, wood in between, 7 left. 1-2, 7-10 for Smith. Missed everything. Barber for a spare. No. Smith grabs maybe another one. He does for 9. Barber gains a pin back with a 10. Dave 18. Joe 19. Or 18 also. 18 each. Or is it 10 for Smith? 10.
I think it was a late falling pin.
So it's 10. 19 through 2.
At the risk of making fun of the president of the Friday Night Pro League too much, are Dave Barber's shoes squeaking like it's a basketball court?
We heard that with was it Josh Daly when we did the match a couple weeks ago.
Right.
We thought a pin broke. Was it maybe in a sneaker? Dave, John Zappa retiring. He's president with Dave Barber every other year. He's retiring Friday Night Pro League after this year. And what a drill that was for 9 for Jim and Jalbert. Surette 137 second. Splits 3 and 1, 3 right, 2, 4, 7 left. Back to lane 4. Jalbert for a spare. Yes! To start the third. Used the ACST 5th string. 3rd string. Oh, look at this. 1 of the 3. He almost got it. Would you take a look at that? Next week, scheduled match Central 3 at Central 1. Hoping to get Alex, the General Patton son, to come up, help me out in Central Park Lane. Central 3 at Central 1. Outside chance Lafayette Academy 1. Right now it's looking like Central 3 at Central 1. First time covering Central 1. Live on YouTube on Canada Bowling Network, week 5 of 35. 7:30 next Friday, October 3rd, 2025. Surette at 10. 3 marks to 1 right now for Academy 2. Need some pins. Jalbert left side, spins back for 3 more. 7, 8, 10 left to right. Wood on the deck, 3 pieces. 17 through 1 in the third. Surette, 7 wobbles left. 1, 3 in front, a chance. Trying to spin it over. Oh, look at that. Just ran out of bounds. Nothing wrong with that shot. Surette trying to answer for a spare. He wraps around the 3 somehow. Yeah, we'll see the tornado next week for the first time. Jalbert gets the 10, 27 through 2. Greg has boxes 3 and 4 next.
Meaning Tim Douglas.
Tim Douglas, tornado. Scott the Twister, Douglas. 9 for Jeff, 19 through 2 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Greg has the play-by-play, the update, and the station identification break. Let's pause. 19.9 seconds.
What does this button do?
From Greg Gouillart.
Makes me hate you. Hate?
I'm sorry, Mr. President. I have strong opinion. Yeah, I know. That wasn't nice. I'm sorry.
We'll get the ID break in a moment. As Dave is giving us grief and good fun.
113 to 112. You being annoying.
First, let's do the ID after Jonathan Boudreau. Jimbo Ayotte is on a spare on the left. He has a strike spare. Jonathan, a strike 9-10 start.
8 boxes to go. Unlikely we'll get a 400 this evening here, but Surette furthest along right now.
Back to Greg.
Here's the 5 and 9 for Boudreau. And check mark left side for Ayotte, who's filling that spare with 6.
Michael Steve's father used to work at Fair Lanes in Moncton, New Brunswick. His uncle Norman was one of the top bowlers.
Jonathan runs this down here. I'm taking a look here. I'm trying to count up how many strikes he's had this evening.
He's at 39 on the ball through 3. Ayotte couldn't uncheck it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikes by Boudreau in 22 boxes. 23.
Looking for a bounce back after injury plagued last season. Had to skip half the season or so. Did not have shoulder surgery. Rehabbed all summer, spring and summer. Ayotte 9 after a spare, 6 after a strike. 36 through 2, 45 through 3 in the third. Jonathan 39 on the ball through 3. Right. Perfect start.
Closer string here.
Here for the cycle, here's a strike, a 10, and now a spare. Back to Greg.
And he gets 4 on this one.
He gets mad, but you don't hit the head pin.
And 7-10 for Ayotte.
Do you think Jonathan's a little competitive?
A little bit. Had to be competitive. Went against Boston Rob once in a grudge match at South Boston Bowl, Southie Bowl. One of the underrated gems of Candlepin YouTube.
Bolt works at Central Park Lane's East Boston, Mass. Chucky's house will be there next week. Central 3, Central 1.
Yes, Boston Rob is Survivor fame. Nothing gets to the 10.
Third and final string.
Out needed here. Wow, thought that 4-pin was going to get dropped here. 8's pretty good.
43 through 3 up the spare 4, 8 in the box, 51 through 4.
Ayotte picks up 2 pins.
55 through 4, good start for him. Second bowl is a 5. Eric Pelletier on the right in the pink shirt on a strike. His mother Kim Pelletier, now Kim Baker, a cancer survivor. Making the Campus Cancer shirts. Now the new Bombs Way Baby shirts coming in October. Message me if you want a certain color or size. Eric Pelletier, 17 through 2. Greg.
Hey, you can even buy the pink. As you can plainly see, anyone looks good in pink. At least these guys do. The champs do. Wore purple last year.
40 families help plus in the shirts and merchandise. 20 in the lemon drop pool the last 3 years alone. Pretty good.
2-5. Where's that going? 2-8. Double pins. Borrowing the Florence Greenleaf term for the inverted half Worcester. And 4 horsemen in the 7-pin. Didn't quite get the ball all the way over, so smashes the 8-pin and gets a 9 fill. Barnes, wrong pin. He's got the 1, 6, 7, 10 for the third one.
Yeah, the question for North Carolina fans, Scott Hodgson, there will be one at Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. Once Greg gets this stuff done early next week, we'll put a post on Candlepin Shack. Greg's been busy.
Yeah.
And we'll get that out next week sometime. The dates are booked at Riverwalk Lanes. The live show will be February 7th, Super Bowl weekend. That's Saturday, 10 a.m. There'll be a bunch of shifts, a couple of Wednesdays. No streaming the Wednesday shifts, but streaming on the Saturday and Sunday shifts in January 2026. Registration on Candlepins number 4 at cants.com next week.
4 points for Exeter, having won the first 2 strings. 2 more points on offer for the remaining string. And down goes the 4 and 10.
Sorry, Greg. We'll also move on. Butwell's Bowling. So dates are booked for March 2026 also, and a live show early April at Butwell's Bowling. And scratch rolls there again.
Pelletier, look at this one. He's got it. 3, 4, 6 off the wall, I think. Crazy wood bounce takes it.
That's an instant replay shot.
Oh, yeah. An easier cover for Barnes to match.
36 in the ball for Barnes through 4.
So it just comes off the wall wildly. And I'm going to need that's going to be a second looker for a replay.
One more time.
Wild shot.
I want to see it again.
No.
6-pin lead for X in the string. 56-pin lead in the match here in the third. Dave Godwin on a spare. 20 in the ball. Joey Lister, the freight train, spare 6-10. Back to Greg.
Here's Joey Lister. It has the 3, 4, and 6. Hello, Courtney, if you're watching. Dave Godwin's significant other is here. I've forgotten her name, I confess.
6-26 through 2.
And no, just the 2 pins taken out. A lot of people coming out to support us, including Scott, if you're able to make it up from North Carolina and come see us. Great to see you as well. Chris Merrill, we mentioned, is here. He's supporting his fellow Fenway Academy teammates from Men's Worlds, which will have the first week in November in Moncton, New Brunswick, speaking of. Plus 1 pin, Dave Godwin. He's on 36 through 3 once he gets that keyed in.
Yeah, Dave's girlfriend's Lauren Wilson. I should know that. I forgot her last name.
Aha!
So many people you meet on the go.
Bye, Lauren.
You know, time to talk. A lot of people, too, getting ready for the stream, preparing and getting set up.
Yeah. I'm not sure I'd necessarily be the best party host with like, oh, yeah, this is so-and-so and so-and-so.
Yeah, and Scott Hodge going to come up again from North Carolina. Good to see you last year, Friday Night Pro League, and he came up to Exeter to watch. You want to see you bowl, Scott? He is scratched, though.
Oh, dear.
If you take the express trip tonight, you can bowl an 80% handicap tomorrow.
And that's a 2-2 conversion by Lister.
Sorry.
Wired.
Sorry, Greg, I didn't see that. Blocked.
Got the first 4 head pins, and Godwin denied by the 10, which is interesting because according to Bob Lee's stats, diamonds and bundles of 5 go at a comparable rate, but this time the corner pin was everything.
27 for diamonds, 31 for those bundle of 5, the hay bale.
Yeah.
Without wood.
That's right. Somehow, by his tabulation, it ended up being more, which was probably a byproduct of what he was looking at.
Folks, coming forward in December 21st, 2025, it's the Mixed Up Graduates Rematch Part 2. 7 graduates and 8 all participate in the Academy Youth Program. 1 didn't graduate, but 8 of them. 4-on-4, 2 men, 2 women. It's the Mixed Up Graduates Rematch. Live on YouTube on Kenneth whenever Greg Gouillart, myself, and Mike Warren returns.
And 10 down for Barber strike.
And the 8 bowlers are asking to do fundraiser with Candlepins for Cancer. Get them used to fundraising, help the charity out. Each receiving $100 as well for bowling plus bonus money. December 22nd, 2 p.m. here at Academy Lanes in the left room. Book your calendar now. Support Academy Lanes, Pub 125, and 8 terrific bowlers on the rise. And how about Sammy Smith last week, ladies? 80% handicap, came in second. And Julia Jones cashed also in fourth, I believe, right?
It was one of the Julias.
Was it Julia Tavares?
Oh, no. I got to look now.
I know, I always do that.
Kim, do everything for us. Gets a 9 box there. So, unfortunately, Scott, yes, in a handicap tournament, you would need to have an average. In a scratch tournament, of course, you just walk right in and just bowl what you get. But unfortunately, you would need a Candlepin average to join a handicap tournament. Now, of course, for those of you looking to get into your local bowling league, which is handicapped, then there's usually a way. So just contact the director of each league on a case-by-case basis. Double strike, Dave Barber.
Boy, they needed that one. That gives them a chance to get back in it.
And what a surge for Exeter here as they try to get a sweep this evening.
All right, Tiffany Gothi was first last weekend. Sammy Smith, the 80% handicap. Caitlin Britton cashed the second time. Third, Julia Jones was fourth. Sonia Johnson fifth. Kim Baker and Linda Burnett tied. They decided to split the $80 last place prize. Tiffany won $600. Give $100 back on a live stream to Candlepins for Cancer. Thank you very much, Tiffany Gauthier. They're the current NE Doubles champion, Big 20 in Scarborough, Maine, coming to Big 20 in October. Registration at Candlepins number 4 at cancer.com. 2 men or 2 women, 1 man, 1 woman. The Big 20 NE Doubles, 3rd edition. Live coverage on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network on Wednesday and a Thursday. A couple of Saturdays and a Sunday. 7 shifts available. Go to Candlepins number 4 at cancer.com. Register, please, today.
Can I use my 20 strings at Easter? Oh, that's a good question, honestly.
Highest league winter inning average.
Yeah, league average is the sticky wicket.
States
so
also,
sorry.
States included, once-a-month leagues, 30-string minimum.
30 string minimum. Aha!
So Greg starts out with a 450 and wants to use that as an average.
Simple enough cover for Surette, 29 and a ball through 3. Exeter trying to hold on here. Take 8 on the road. 2 and 5.
Academy 2 says a way to go for total, but that double strike for Godwin could be a triple. Make some noise.
$10 taken. Oh, yes, of course. October 18th, the ICBA championship.
Yes, we'll be covering that one also, Gregory and myself, and that'll be after that. The 3:30 will be I'll be on my own for that one. The any doubles afternoon after that, 3:30 that day.
October 18th from Big 20 Bowling Center in Scarborough, Maine, featuring the best of Massachusetts Bowling Association, MBA, New Hampshire Candlepin Bowling Association, Maine State Candlepin Bowling Association, and Western New England Candlepin Association. Men and women. See you then.
And the Big 20 in Scarborough, Maine host it once again. They do a great job there.
October 18th. Split. Surette's got 7 on his fill. 36 through 3.
And 3 get paid. They were 1,000. They went from 400 to 1,000 to 400 and 200, I believe, or 500 and 200. More money being paid out. That's good. 3 men, 3 women out of 12 each.
Off the cap. My goodness, how did that pin go for a hike like that? 2-4. Wood dies in behind of the 10.
There's also 3 from Western Mass. Richie Myrick's in there also, which is good to see Richie back in the circuit. But people are asking why there are 3 from WNECA. I didn't get the ruling on that. Maybe it was a tie. I'm not sure how that worked.
I also saw a different version of the poster, interestingly. So it's interesting, but we'll probably get to the bottom of that at some point.
Glennis McKinley, Alana Brown, Madison River, Amanda Carroll, Christy Hapworth, Vanessa Huff, Allie Atwell, Becky Lynn Halberdell. For the men, it'd be Tim the Tornado Douglas, Bob Wickham, Hall of Famer 2023 class, Aaron Fontaine, Nick Leach, Cole Fry, Chris Merrill, Brandon Martins, good for him, and Richie Myrick returns. 12 noon, October 18, 2026, from the Big 20, beautiful Big 20 in Scarborough, Maine. Coverage on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube, 5 strings. Followed by the Big 20 any doubles roll-offs. Back to the top of the order. Jimbo Ayotte, 3 down, 7 to go. It's gone, spare. Here comes Academy 2. 65 half plus 1. Boudreau, nice shot. That goes, spare. Having a good night tonight. 61 half plus 1. Mark situation, Greg, is...
1 second. It's 5 marks to 2.
Exeter's all lighting up on the board. Light up that board. 5-2 for Exeter. Wow.
Ooh, light up the board, Kevin. That's a callback to Rock and Roll Jeopardy, the lesser-known Jeff Probst game show.
That was on The Price is Right, too. Light up that board. Bing, 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 bing. Jonathan, 2-2 split. Jimbo gets 9. Gains 3 pins. 74 through 5. Jonathan, 67 at the half. Advantage Ayotte. Tip that wood in the right.
Exeter's got a lot to fill here, including the double strike from Barber.
Went for the wood to stop by rule. We're in the 3rd and final string, the Friday Night Pro League, game of the week every week during the 35-week bowling season, plus the playoffs. On your home for all things Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube, free to subscribe. And that goes for a spare. Back to back for the second time. This string, Jonathan, no. Oh, after 84 on a ball through 6.
2 pin from behind.
Now it's 4 marks to 2 for Exeter. But again, the double strike for Dave Godwin coming up in a couple of bowlers for Academy 2 on the right.
Barber.
Dave Barber's double strike? Oh, I think he said. I'm looking at the wrong scoreboard.
I meant Barber. If I said it wrong.
I think he said Dave Barber. I think he said Dave Godwin. It was you got the Dave right.
Then I've really disrespected Dave Barber too much this evening.
I got the Dave right, and I got one under the tunnel, I guess. That's the second word.
He should have taken us off the air years ago.
Oh, boy. 77 through 6 for Jonathan. Another good string. Barnes in the bonus, as is Eric Pelletier. 36 for Jonathan. Austin 9. 45 through 4. Eric Pelletier. 49 plus. This on lane 3. It's a good ball. It's 7. Make it 8 maybe. Not quite. The 5. Wiggling, wobbling.
Really?
56 through 4. Austin 45 through 4. Looking at the 4 in lane 4. For a much needed spare. He way off target. Eric, a tough leave here. Trying to get a kick off the wall. Got the 10. 5 middle, 6 right.
That pin perfect half for Pelletier, by the way. Lister could do the same.
Barnes, Paul Grand special. Missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that. 10, 55 half. Pelletier in 9. sitting at 65 at the half.
And again, Pelletier doing incredibly well.
All right, let's pause. 8.7 and 9/10 of seconds for Station ID from the Greg Gouillart.
This is Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook and YouTube. Please like the video by hitting the thumbs up button if you're logged into the platform of choice. Either way, thank you very much for your support just by watching.
And we have the Chipmunks. Alvin. My under was not tight enough to do that one.
Pelletier, 4 horsemen left, 5-7-10 for Barnes.
I need some sleep. I never get sleep before these matches anyway. I got to probably get to bed like 3 o'clock in the morning by the time I fall asleep. You get so amped up in these matches. They're so good. Barnes can't get to the West Coast. Pelletier on the horses. Got number one only. Tough break.
You seem like the sort of man who would take up polyphasic sleep. I think it's a terrible idea. This is not medical advice, but some people claim you can sleep just 2 hours a day by breaking it out into 6 20-minute chunks. I think it's a terrible idea, but it's called the Uberman sleep schedule. Don't believe everything you read on the internet, though. I think one of my high school classmates tried. It didn't go well.
Barnes at 10. Pelletier at 9. Austin 65 through 6. 74 for Eric through 6. Middle bowlers. Jeff Surette having a fine night. Actually, Joey Lister first. Jeff usually bowls third. He's bowling fifth tonight. The freight train, Joey Lister filling in for Chris Boisvert. Chris, hope you're feeling better. 45 through 4. As is Dave Godwin, but not in the spare at 45 through 4. Greg calls boxes 7 and 8.
Yeah.
290, 279 extra, up by 11 in the string, 61 in the match. And that's a spread eagle. A chance for $25 new from Candlepin Bowling Network and $25 for Candlepin Cancer. He can make this shot without wood for a spare for Godwin. Lister on the spare. He gets 8. How about 9? How about 10? It's 10. Strike. Strike on spare. 55 through 4. 65 plus 2 through 5. Choo-choo. Freight train. Godwin 2 full in the object. Academy comes right back. And Lister has an answer. And Dave Barber, not Dave Godwin, on double strike next. Dave won there. Exeter has the lead in the match up to 75. They got in the 40s for a while.
Yeah, massive swing. 4 pins and a mark now for Lister in just this box.
Dave rear 6, 51 at the half. Rolls away. It's a good ball. It's all 10. Strike. Lister in the pocket. He gets 8. 9 tap by the wood. 10 right on a strike.
I just looked up at the in-house speedometer. Dave Godwin threw that ball a full 1.5 miles an hour faster than his last ball.
And I think it's not as accurate as the Bob Lee radar gun. I like to call it the Bushnell gun, because I think it just takes a mile or two off an hour, I believe.
Because it's capturing at the end of the lane rather than this side of the lane. Right. Bob wants to capture it off out of the hand. That's right.
So Bob Lee is the real radar gun. Lister trying to send it over. He does. Spare. Spare strike. Spare. 75 through 5. 85 in the ball through 6. Who is this guy? Free bowling and a great night. 61 plus 2.
Here it comes.
Godwin. All right, Dave Barber going with a turkey collision. 3 strikes in a row. Smith, look at this one. Parallel time like dark shadows. 4-7 left. Unbelievable.
Took out the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Triple strike pool in existence. Barber going for one here. Won't get it. A 6-pack. Check his ID.
How does that even work? He manages the triple strike pool. He just ceremoniously pays himself?
He's an honest broker. Good try by Smith. 24 in the first double strike box. 42 through 3. 52 in the ball through 4.
Oh, no.
And a skee ball shot a 4 fill in the second one. Only 56 through 4. Smith a 10. 48 half. And Dave takes a 9. 65 half. You could say the power somewhat of the double strike. That was a little soft version of the power of the double strike.
It was an important third ball to follow up there, so pretty much hangs on to his profit there.
You know what? You get extra bonus pins out of it. Why not? Beats 2 10s, right? Or
anytime we talk about minimum and profit or whatever, par is 10 a box, basically, which is technically a stat that we've most recently used on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Another strike. That's 3 out of 4. It's like, what was that last box?
Oh, my word. But par as a concept, par 10 as a concept, was used on a lot of maritime bowling shows as well, in the Canadian Maritimes.
Smith a spare. 58 in the ball through 6. Pinning well, breaks through finally. Dave, 75 plus 2 through 6. Jeff Surette in the anchor spot, 46 through 4. Not on a mark for a change for Exeter.
I'd really like to give a shout out to all our fans. Thank you so much for all your support, including to the fan in the top left corner of your screen. Get it?
Oh. am I missing something?
Oh, backdoor
Bombs away,
strike.
baby! Backdoor style, you could say.
He hammered that. That was a backdoor hammer, I swear.
We got to get the replay on that one. He gets a giggle out of that one.
That went as fast as the real one he had.
You don't see bombs away, baby. Can I see it again?
Can Jeff shoot for the spare here? For heaven's sake, he could make this.
Oh, that's true. Jeff's like, where's my backdoor action? Tim's like, you guys are killing us. Give me a break.
Oh, he nearly did, and he gets shut down by the 10.
Now can I see the instant replay?
Wait.
Okay. 10.
Leave it. Here it is. The backdoor hammer, and I mean that was...
Is that Andy Clipper 2.0? Ah, the Julian strike. The head pin last to fall in Canada. Shout out to our friend great Dave Julian. Made a living out there in the world in the 80s. Nickname stuck up north, the Julian strike. Julien.
We are seeing more flukes than usual. I mean, the left room at Academy, is it a fast one? Is it a fair one?
I think it's a little faster than normal.
But the 3 rooms here at Academy, this being, I call it the red room because of the red masking unit.
Not red rum.
The blue room in the center and the green room on the right have their own character, each of them.
Red rum.
So it's really 3 bowling houses in one.
Parallel time for Surette. Jalbert, good try, won't go to the 310. 8 in the strike, 65 through 5.
Just got a piece of that head pin to fill the strike.
Get a piece of the rock. Remember that commercial? Too young, Prudential.
You're making me think of Nickelodeon Guts with a piece of that awesome rock. The super aggro crack.
Surette, got it, spare. 68, it'll make it 66 in the ball through 6. Jalbert a 10. 75 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network. The Friday Night Pro League game of the week next week, Central 1. Scheduled at Central 3, 7:30 live, I believe, with Alex Patton or myself on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Let's get the update from the soothing sounds of Greg Gouillart.
That's me. 377 to 343. 3 marks aside. Remember to keep an eye on the yellow numbers. I made it bigger for you and everything. 34 pins for Exeter right now. Total seems out of hand. They're likely to get at least 6 points, but with 4 boxes remaining, string's still in doubt. Jonathan Boudreau is still spilling sticks here. He's got the 1-3-7-10.
Total pretty much out of reach now, you think.
Unlikely to be caught here. Ayotte, 9 more, and he gets another 19 box.
Greg is the play-by-play.
Oh, look at this 5 pin. That got hit.
The Haverhill line's late as usual. All right, let me get the update on the other scores, Greg, the other matches.
And spare. Well, thanks to Philip Eng's brave leadership of the MBTA, now the trains at least realize they're late. Something like that. This is not actual political opinion. 8 box opposite that. So 23 pins now, the lead for Exeter.
I got an update, Greg, on the Academy 1 Metro match. We mentioned Metro won the first 562-539. Academy 1 tied it 594 to 570. And it's a 1-pin lead for Academy 1 coming in at third string, 2 points apiece. In the third right now, it's 367-352 for Metro. They're up 15 in the string, 14 in the match. We'll keep an eye on that. They're in the 7th and 8th boxes, top of the order.
Boudreau 6-7 with a ridiculous amount of strikes. 3-6 only as Ayotte gets the late fall and another good fill. 42 bonus pins for Ayotte in this string already, and he's still got racetrack to work with. Boudreau, that was nigh impossible for him. 3-6 goes, 4 in a row for Jimbo Ayotte. Hello, Steph, if you're watching. 9 box for Jonathan, and he's got 94 through 8. 121 plus for Ayotte. With 2 boxes to go. And another update, Paul.
3 matches here tonight. All the Academy teams home today. The other match we talked about earlier, Academy 3 lost to Metro 560, Millis. Millis 560, 543 in the first, up 17, 2-0. In the second string goes the other way. Academy 3, 586 to 510 by 76. And they're up 59 in the match after 2. And right now in the third, it's 325, 298. Looking good as of right now, but it holds up a 6-2 win for Academy 3 over Millis, who lost 8 points last week. We'll see Millis October 17th and 31st. I believe Central won the 17th on the road and home against Aaron Fontaine Freshies Metro Bowl on the 31st Halloween night.
Pelletier, a great bounce back night. Gets a half Worcester to start the 7th. In there for Barnes, and the 10-pin is all he has to contend with.
Scott Lapp had a 134 first for Academy 3, 130 in the second and that for Academy 3.
Pelletier for 610. And yeah, that 10-pin just gets nicked by Barnes for the spare for Academy 2. 6 and 10. Pelletier responds to the 9 box, a fine out. 403 to 390. 13 pins minus an extra mark for Academy, but there's a lot of volatility when you have all these marks here. This match could still swing either way, depending on how these fields work out. We'll see Barnes now, and that'll tell us an even clearer picture. Same shot for this time for box 8. This is not a recording, it's the half Worcester right. Barnes crossover side for him, but look out, the 7-10 falls, and it's a strike.
Give him 2 points to horseshoe, Lena. Why not? Make it 12 plus. What do you say? That'd be a fun rule.
On the fill as well?
Well, yeah, why not 12 plus?
The more you say it, the closer we are to having that be candlepins for cancer. I don't know. It probably goes as well as smushing together the variety format, but it would have been good. Oh, 5-7 goes. Pelletier picks that up for the 10 box, by the way. You see how Barnes finds a way to power this through.
Wow,
and yeah, just off the wall and elects the remaining 5 pins.
Sorry, Greg, I don't know if you heard this. Lafayette lost the first string today, go 0-26 to start the season. They won the last 2 of a Shooter's Pub and upset 6 points to 2. Good for them.
All right.
6-26 on the season.
I'll pull that back up later when we get a chance. And a strike for Lister.
Jim Cardenas says Casey McCool must be starving. Only 2 banana splits tonight.
And Godwin strikes in response. And he's doubled. Now Dave Godwin is on a double strike.
Nico at 30 stringer for Easter Classic. If Lita Lanes comes back, that'd be something. Hey, I played 24 hours of basketball for Hoops for Hope for the Third World Hospital and local charities here in Boston. 8 years in a row with no sleep.
Lister misses his very first head pin of the string. Godwin looking for 3, but no 2-pin. The fill is 19 on the first one.
So he did get a double strike after I picked the future.
Mounts in the future, braids in the past. I got there. Mr. Good sticks on the second ball. That's 9 on the strike. Godwin. Strike, strike, spare.
The power of the double strike.
I said it.
That's okay.
Once upon a time. 10 box for Lister, 124. Sorry, we live in such a litigious society.
And now Academy 2 has the lead all of a sudden. I'm telling you, it's the power of the double strike.
Hey, Captain Dave and Captain Dave leading the way.
Mark situation favors Academy 2, 4-2. And now, all of a sudden, they're down close to total now. More manageable distance. It's 43 for X in the match. Down 7 in the string.
Lister has had quite a few 20 boxes as well. That's what's keeping Exeter around in this thing. Can Dave Barber double this one? Nice try, Gregory. 1, 2, 4, 8, 10.
Announces Jinx.
As long as they don't hear me, that's the only thing. And, oh, there's an 8-pin back there.
Bedtime Magic, David Allen Boucher. You can't hear us now. 106.7 FM.
And that's a goner for Barber. Spare on strike. Oop, careful. Don't hurt it. And 4-1 split now for Smith to work out. Exeter gets that mark. Very good. Ow, that's a 4-1 split for the 10 box. Let's take a look at Barber's spare shot. Could have shown the other one, but alas. 4-7-2. This string is dead even, although, of course, Academy has the extra mark. Dave Barber loads up 7 on his, son of Hall of Famer Jim Barber.
If Academy 2 gets 2 points, they'll be tied in the standings, still under 500, with 31 matches to go.
10-pin? Hello?
And you would expect these two teams to be in the playoffs, obviously in the top spots, usually. Not always. Not a guarantee. You never know.
Yep.
A lot more parity coming now in
Like
this
I believe
league.
you mentioned, Exeter last year's champion, Academy 2 now 22 they were champions? I'm trying to remember.
Academy 2 on 23 season. Central 3 24 season.
Smith spares.
25 season Exeter. Obviously the fall winter round up.
Barber a little cruelly robbed on that one. Gets a 9 box. Joe Smith picks up his second mark. In this close string.
They gave Dave a 10 on the score, but hopefully he got a 9, you said, right? The scoreboard gave him a 10. They fixed it now.
They fixed it, yep.
So 111 through 8. Anchor bowlers, back to Greg.
Everyone knows to be vigilant to the scoreboard right now. Look at this mix out. And the 8-pin, but it's going to be a 6-7 for Surette, but he'll be happy with the fill. Bonus of 8.
Jalbert a 6-pack, check his ID.
7-10.
And 4 marks to none for Academy 2 for the first 4 bowlers. Tim trying to join the party. Has a 6-pack to bring with him. Aha.
6-7. I think Surette wanted the cap at the front, but very close.
Doesn't miss too many object hits.
Glancing blow on the head pin. That 5-pin finally gets over, but in the wrong direction.
Right turn, Clyde. Mike McIntosh should have been called Right Turn Clyde after every Trey Loose movie with the orangutan Clyde, the star of the movie.
+1 for Jalbert. Tight margins here, and Academy has all the marks on their side right now.
Extra look for the net profit, 8 points to none.
Tim Jalbert running the risk of being the hangman here. That is to say, the only bowler not on a mark in this 8th.
Hang 'em high, Clint Eastwood.
And yes, strike for Surette. Jalbert has a chance to instead hang a star on the frame. Down goes the 5. The 8-pin denies him the strike. Oh boy, that's a piece of wood. I think just aiming at the 8-pin should be fine. It's just annoying.
Could tap that wood to the left, also on the right side. Let's see how he plays it.
Oh no, he didn't quite get flush on the cap.
Wow.
I think he got deflected by the edge of the cap instead, and he does get hanged.
And that is a tough Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Actually, no, he got one on the second ball. I take that back. So 8-1-1. No, it was a Paul Grant special, right? Yeah.
Something like that.
Makes the second, make the third 10. 95 to 8, 2 box to go. Let's get the update from Greg Gouillart.
515 to 502 is the score right now. 1741 to 1678 is confirmed to this point. Can Exeter probable to hang on to total pinfall, but the string is still very much in doubt. Academy, in fact, has the advantage with 4 marks to 1.
Jimbo on the right for Academy 2. 121 on the ball. Three-way had a 93 first. Bowled great in the second, even better here in the third. Trying to get at least 2 points. And he only gets 3. 124 through 8. Jonathan Boudreau, 94 through 8. In the pockets, 8, 9, 7-pin holds. The pull stick hits it. Yeah, trying to bounce back. Hit the 5, and it goes! Blindside spare. What a comeback. Is that 4 in a row?
5.
5 in a row. Wow. 134 on the ball through 9. Boudreau answers spare. 104 on the ball through 9. 9 blocks to go.
Yep.
Central 1, Central 3, scheduled match. Scheduled match next Friday night. Either Alex Patton joins me or I'll be by myself.
So Exeter did fade a fill there, but then Ayotte immediately putting up a mark to respond. So
I believe on solo next week if Alex doesn't do it. I think Greg is not available. Steve Kelly not available. Try to rotate around.
I don't think so.
That's okay.
I'm not 100%, but
No, you got something going on with your family coming in town, relatives. That's why I got it. Ayotte gets 8, lucky 8, wiggling 1 on the 9. 2 pieces behind the 1. Big 8 fill, 142 through 9.
It was a function, in fact.
Boudreau, look at this. Check mark left, 6-10 right. Ridiculous. 4 fill, 108 through 9. I'm sure he's tickled pink about that. Ayotte for 6 in a row. He got it! 152 on the ball.
Mark perfect back half.
What a luxury to have him as your leadoff bowler. John Boudreau cherries the 4. Youch. Yikes, nouch combined. Put in the dictionary, Webster. Yikes, nouch combined. They had a new about 500 words come out, I heard this week on Webster. That wasn't in there. I'm disappointed.
Bad luck.
Maybe the 2026 edition. Boudreau, nice out.
Whoa.
Oh, big 9.5, make it 10. How about that? That's a wild 10. 118 finish. 3-string total, Greg.
And again, he makes it backward. 357 for total.
162 peak with a strike on spare for Jimbo Ayotte for Academy 2. And a tight 3rd string. He bangs 9. 161. Wow.
Oh.
Tap of the 4 holds up. Nothing wrong with that. 161. All smiles, no laugh.
3 pins and 2 extra marks now for Academy 2.
What a strange bookend. 93 first, 161. What do you have in that second string?
String 2, Jimbo Ayotte had a 120. Started with a 93.
374. Jonathan had a good night too. 357. Austin Barnes on a strike after a spare. 4 spin plus the 8 and back. Eric Pelletier, 93 through 8. Right side, just 3. It's a 3-pin lead for Academy 2, down 47 in the match. Long way to go for total. Getting close to Miracle Zone. But they've got marks on their side, still 4-1. Now 3-1. Barnes, can he pick it up? Oh, look at this. Ping pong action.
Whoa.
8 in the strike, 103 through 8. Pelletier can't convert. 1-8, 6-10 right. Doesn't go too often. Saw it go earlier today, actually. Barnes wiggling 6 and 10 on lane 4 at his home house. Gets the 10, 113 through 9. Pelletier, great out for an 8. 101 through 9, 7 blocks to go. Let's get a quick update from Greg Gouillart. If we can.
560 to 547.
Marks a 2-1 for Academy 2. Up 13 in the string, down just 37 in the match. All of a sudden, it was in the 70s a cup of coffee ago.
Someone is unhappy.
Barnes 6. 9 behind the 3 wobbles. 1, 3 in front, 10 right. Eric Pelletier on the left side, 6. 1, 3, 6. The 9 played hide and seek behind the 3 in their final box of the final string of the match. Barnes has Wood behind to help clear out the back. For a spare. He got it! Huge spare in the 10th. 1, 2, 3 in the ball. Pelletier to answer. Off the wall. Hits the 6. Won't go. Academy 2 still has life. They've got a pulse for total. And a potential 4-4 split. Wasn't looking good for any points at one point. Eric gets the 10. 1-1-1 final string.
For a 356 total.
And Barnes 349 total plus this big bonus ball coming up.
Yeah, 13 pins plus. I'm now less sure about total.
Can get
Just
down
a little bit, though.
Can get down to 27 with a strike on spare here to close out his string with 6 blocks to go. Yeah. Barnes on the left side. It's 5. 128 final string. It's down to 32 in the match. They're up 18 in the string.
Interesting.
The freight train, Joey Lister on lane 3. Dave Godwin, Mr. 235 on lane 4 at Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Haverhill, Mass. Week 4, the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week on Candlepin Bowling Network. Paul Grant with Greg Gouillart. Godwin on a big spare. Another good string at a 147 earlier. Has 110 in the ball in the 8th. Joey already at 124 through 8. Not on a mark for a change. Godwin buries 9. Lister, thin hit, 7, not bad. 1, 2, 10. Godwin, a high piece of wood in front, 2 behind. Big 9 fill, 119 through 8. It's down to the 20s, folks. It's down to 23.
Now a mark aside, but yes, 23.
For a spare. Got it. Huge. Lister answers spare. To stop the bleeding. Dave, 129. Joey, 134 on the ball in the 9th. There's 23 in the match for Exeter. Academy has the lead in the string by 27. No quitting this team, either side. 2 marks for each side now. Oh, and double strike. Spare. Another good ball. 9, 10 to the strike. Wow! Lister, 9! Here comes Academy 2. Lister, 2 cracks of the 10. Won't go. 143 through 9. Dave, 139 through 9. 149 plus 2 in the 10th.
Well, apologies if you were looking for soothing bedtime viewing. Instead, you've got yourself a barn burner of a match suddenly.
The alarm has gone off. Lister will use the wood, I think. He does. Spare. He goes back to back.
What? It's legal.
152 in a ball for the freight train. Choo-choo.
He made it to 400. My goodness. That snuck up on me. And Dave Godwin as well.
That's why I say you never know.
And we thought no one was going to get a 400. Instead, we have Matthew 400s in the 3 spot.
Exeter was down 75 a moment ago, down 22 in the match. Godwin, left side, 6. Trying to get to 159 with a spare and strike. Lister in the pocket, 8. 5 in the 10. No wood, no luck. Doesn't matter. It's an 8 fill. He ends up with a remarkable string.
161.
Jimbo Ayotte for Academy 2. Wow. Godwin, 9 on the fill.
Fine.
158. Wow, these guys are killing it. 6 bucks to go. Let's get the update from Greg Gouillart.
Just confirming here, 594 to 623. I do believe it is a 21 pin match if the 10th frame reset animation would kindly desist. But yes, that's confirmed.
It's down to 21 for Exeter. 54 shaved off not too long ago from Academy.
Here's the fill.
Smith, 8, got a break. The right side, 3 goes down. 4-7 chance, 8 in the fill. 89 through 8. Barber not on a mark. 2, the 4 falls down. 2 in the 10. The wood is decent. Now it rolls away to the 10. Smith could use it with the wood. He will get it. One took one, the other one took the other.
Barber's got a chance at this one, especially because the wood lined up.
Barber got the spare. Wow, don't you just love Callipin bowling? 119, make it 121 in a ball in the 9th.
Blank simplified it, but Barber had to be accurate on the right side of the object.
Smith 9's a wild, 999, 99 through 9. Exeter counter punching. It's down to 13. Smith on the nose, ouch, clip wing eagle 5, that hurts. 104 through 9.
It doesn't even get you 25 bucks.
Barber going for another strike for the 4th time this string. He had 3 out of 4 earlier. Another good ball, but look at this one. 4-7, 5-10, crazy.
Crossed over.
Decent wood. Crossovers lead to Kings. Greg Gouillart, 2023 Incorporated.
Thank you.
127 through 9. Smith can't convert. And now Jeff Surette has a mark next for Exeter. Barber, nice out. 8.
Ball to go.
Another ball to go. Nice on that second ball. Out simply is the 3rd ball, but.
Hey, second ball's part of the pinning too. Absolutely.
Smith gets the 10.
You never know.
114 final string. Dave matches the 10. 137. Look at these scores. A 161, a 137 for Exeter.
Okay.
A 161, a 158 for Academy 2. 2 blocks to go. Let's get the update from Greg.
Dave Barber basically did his job there. Matched the mark of Joe Smith. No real damage there to protect his pinning. And now Exeter's 14 pins plus a strike to fill here. So now total is looking much more secure for now.
And Jim and Jalbert threw a triple strike in the Worlds in Moncton in 2023. Got that nickname that day. Could use one here. A double for sure required, more than likely.
Yeah.
Pending Surette's fill on a strike. And how often do you see a bad fill from him? Not too often. There's 6. 1, 3, 9 behind the 3 and the 10. Thanks for watching this great game of Candlepin Bowling for any age. Get the word out. Nothing like it. It's unbelievable. Jalbert in trouble now. 1, 5, 8, 9. X is going to get total. Looks like now.
Very likely.
Trying to clinch it here. Surette grabs 1 for a 7 fill. 106 through 9. Correction, 106 through 8. I'm sorry. Let's go with wrong. 100 through 8. Make it.
Yeah, you're trying to read the. Yeah, it's a 10-pin
Yeah.
notation. It's tough to read.
Yep. Jalbert, a 9, 104 through 9. Surette, an 8.
I mean,
108 through 9 officially. 1 box to go. All right, Greg, what have we got here?
I mean, it's like we know how. It's
All right,
just
so a
not what
triple
we're used
strike
to reading.
required, more than likely, or double 9, or depending what Surette does here. Surette gets a mark, it's over.
Yeah.
Jalbert must double minimum.
Right. Triple versus 10 box is basically.
But you got to applaud the effort of Academy too. They didn't give up. They never do. Anyway.
And they will grab 2 points here. Officially now.
7. So what is Joey listed for? What?
408.
So Exeter hangs on and gets 6 points. And they had 6 points the first 3 weeks. They had 6 today. And they'll go to 12 and 20 on the season. Academy 2 will drop to 12 and 20. So they're tied in the standings. Jalbert a spare in the 10th. We'll talk to Joey Lister, the freight train, before we sign off. 412 for Lister, you said?
408.
408. All right, Greg, wrap it up here. I'll talk to Joey in a minute.
Sounds good. I'm going to cut the power. You can unwind. Never mind. I'll do my own audio engineering. Indeed. Really appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for the post-game interview in just a moment. Yeah, don't rush them off the lane, but yeah. 1 and 7 versus the 1, 3, 6, and 7. Unwind it from this end. Fills of 8 for Jalbert, 122 and 6, 124. So that makes it 1877 to 1859. That is confirmed, over and done with. Full scores here. Why is this getting tangled up? That shouldn't have. Hang on. 1877 to 1859. Are they still bowling on the adjacent lanes, though?
Metro's at 6, Academy 1, 2. Academy 3, 6, 2 with Millis.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, I have made a mess of this, haven't I? Sorry, folks. We'll be right with you. (1877 to 1859). Dave Godwin 411. Joey Lister 408. I'll go over statistics in just a moment once I'm assured that Paul has made his way out there. And I'll get you some statistics as well while we wait on that post-game interview. Yeah, I can tilt down. Thank you for bearing with us when the producer tracks.
I'll take you, Joey. Joey, big night filling in. You love free bowling, don't you?
I do love free bowling. Look at that. That's, I paid $10, but yeah.
Okay.
No, it was a good night. Felt good. I threw a 404 on Wednesday, threw a 400 tonight. Glad I could help the team.
Now, maybe they were up 75 pretty much halfway through that third. When they came back, cut it down to like 13 or so. What's going through your mind?
Just weather the storm. Hopefully you can just maybe get a couple marks. We didn't, but no, I mean, great team there, so they come back like that.
You get 3 Pro Series titles. How do you stay so locked in? Nothing phases you on the lanes.
No, yeah, if I throw a mark, just stay focused. That's it. Just stay focused. Think of something. Think of grandma. Just like Happy Gilmore.
So you're bowling only in this team this year? Is that the rule this year? Bowling only with this team, or are you free agent for other teams too?
Only with this team? Sorry, Rio. Yeah, only with this team.
6 big points. You won 6 points all week, all year long, first week. Now you get 6 today to time in the standings.
Yeah, I knew that coming in, so I was very happy to take at least 6. 8 was the goal, but, hey, there's always next week. I'll be there.
All right, Joey. Congratulations. 3-letter word.
Wow.
All right, you got it. Back to Greg to wrap it up. Thanks, Joey.
Thank you very much. I promised you some statistics before we go, so let me just do that now. Taking a look here. Final mark 61-57 for Exeter. 61-57. Pinning was 9 in Exeter's favor in pinning and 9 in their favor in bonuses, so that's how you get to the 18 they won by the match by. Headpins were 102-96, very close in that regard, and headpin splits were 48-41, at least by my unofficial count. One more time, the final standings here. 1877-1859 final scores, I mean to say. Academy takes that final string 683-651. Thank you very much for watching this presentation of Candlepin Bowling Network, and to everyone who has been our first 5,000 subscribers. And here's to the next 5,000 as well. Please subscribe and become a part of that club as well. On behalf of Paul Grant and everyone here at Candlepin Bowling Network, this is Greg Gouillart. See you next time. In fact, see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Until then, so long.